the spaceship. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful Android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate it. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Yeah. Find me with my dogs in my solitude. Watch my family grow from 4 to a multitude. Been living it below sea level, finna rise to another altitude. Been searching, seeking knowledge, but all the time I had the aptitude. I flipped my mindset to the switch to say I will not lose. Mama said them sticks and stones won't break my bones, I never bruise. Whenever it come to trouble, man, the girls pull a tongue, we always cruise. I heard other dog owners get it out for me, but it ain't no news. I got 4 in the dough in Memphis so they can get the blues. If you need a few clues, they'll blow off your under rules. Send your compliment to the new girls I got coming through. Send your compliments to the new girls I got coming through. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful Android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate it. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. Oh, yeah. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, JayDollKingHefner, and the beautiful Mara Blade. And of course, I got my #1 catalyst son still laid out in the bed in the background. And we're back again for another show. And this is part 9 of Ultra Realism, RealDoll and Robotics. Man, welcome back. To everybody that's tuned in live and to everybody that's tuning in later on. We appreciate you. We thank you for your time, which is your most precious commodity. And we definitely want to send God's blessings out over all of you. Whatever you're wishing for, hoping for, or believing for, we're praying that you already have it, whether it's health, finances, or new relationships, whether that's human or synthetic. So God bless you. We just ask you believe, and then you will receive all of those blessings. So happy to have you here today, man. Episode number 9. And it's so funny, as we're starting episode number 9, I'm thinking to myself, are we gonna do one more? Because literally, looking at what I have to break down tonight, I could probably do one more show on this. So I'm like, I could do that for tomorrow's show. I was also planning on probably doing just a small short video. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. I just see how it goes tonight. But with all that said, today, in this episode of Ultra Realism, RealDoll and Robotics, we're going to look at all of the accessories, toys and accessories that RealDoll has to offer. And I'm thinking I may save a small section of that for ladies' night for tomorrow. It depends on how things progress. So if any ladies out here, I continue to seek your advice on how the show's going, and if you want me to do a ladies' night tomorrow. I think that would be appropriate though to probably do it tomorrow morning rather. So with all that said, let me check in. Okay, no comments. Cool. We're going to jump right into, let me put my banner up, man. Banner. Let's put that banner up. Yeah. Ultra Realism, RealDoll and Robotics, Part 9, baby. So look, we're going to check out some accessories tonight, man. We're going to check out some nice little accessories tonight. Okay. And the first accessory I'm going to look at is called the RealDoll Oral Simulator. And it's a beautiful product. I'm going to be honest. It's a beautiful product. I'm going to be honest with you, man. There it is right there. It has a beautiful pair of lips on it. Has a teeth. It looks basically like the mouth and nose of the RealDoll, basically. And it has an extension on it. But it's a very nice product. It's beautiful to me, honestly. It's quite beautiful. And the description on it is the RealDoll Oral Simulator can be used as a standalone love-making aid, so to speak. And it is also compatible with something called the Auto Blow 2, which I have no idea what that is. I don't even see that on the site. I don't know what that is. I don't quite know exactly what that is. But it costs about $450. But, you know, people have often talked about fleshlights and things of that nature. And I always say how, man, those things, if you're a man, you don't want anything like that. I would never, ever go anywhere close to anything like that. But if I was to think about getting some sort of a aid in the bedroom, you know, this would be a big upgrade over something like a fleshlight. It's actually beautiful. I'm assuming that you can let me see. I wonder if you can get different color lips on it. I'm not sure. I don't think I don't think it's an option for it. No, I don't see any options to like add a color. But you know what? You back and call and ask and see. But it looks like they make them. It looks like they make them in mass, so that you probably can't get the specific color of lips that you want. And you know, like I say, it's not a cheap product whatsoever. But hey, you're gonna get what you pay for. You know, it looks like a great product if that's what you know. That's what you're looking for. So let's stop sharing that one, and we'll move on to the next product that they have. And I'm gonna just show all the products that I'm able to show. If they get too crazy, I'm not gonna be able to show them. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm here already, but this is actually probably my favorite accessory. I know probably too. This is my favorite accessory right here. My favorite accessory. And I actually want one. I want this very bad. I want this very, you know, I don't want, you know, I'm not going to rush and get it, but I'm saying this is a product that I would love to have. I just say that. And that is, you can literally get a pair of feet, which I think is super damn well cool. You know what I'm saying? Super damn well cool that you can get a pair of feet. I really like that ability to, because I'm a foot guy. I'm making it a little bigger so you can see how they have the little dark coloring and stuff on. You can it gets a little blurry as it gets bigger, but you can sort of see the little dark coloring on the toes like it really supposed to be. Man, those feet look amazing to me. I really like them. And just to tell you a little bit more about them, you can get them in any color you want, so that's pretty cool. Let's see something. Hold on. Oh no, that ain't what I'm. See, that's made a mistake. Okay, leave it right there. I had to make it small to sort of come over here and read about it. Yeah, let me come over here and read about it. Okay. How much is it gonna cost? Ah, okay. So they are actually 500. So they're 500. That's not bad for a pair of high quality silicone feet from them. When their dolls are several thousands of dollars. You can choose the toenail polish on these. That's really cool. You can choose the size. You can get a size 7 or a size 8. They had some dolls with a size 6 a foot. I guess those petite girls. I would love to get a size 6, honestly, but a 7 is not bad. So I can deal with a 7. But I do love the fact that you can choose whatever skin color, light tan, fair, medium tan, or cocoa. And you got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colors to choose from as far as toenail polish. It says these beautiful feet are available in either size, 7 or 8, with your choice of skin tone. Shoes are not included. That's sort of funny. Okay, so that's pretty much the feet. It's other pictures of them, but I forgot to tell you. If you're new to the channel or whatever, and you're looking for a companion doll of any brand, you can always check the links in the description of my videos or on the About section of my YouTube channel. I have links for you to go check out companion dolls of all brands. Every one of my vendors, you can find any brand on the planet. Every vendor doesn't have every brand, but you can find every brand amongst all of my vendors. As far as RealDoll is concerned, I do actually have a link for RealDoll for you to go through as well. So if you're looking to support the show, if you're a viewer of the show and you decide to get a companion doll, me and the girls always ask you come through us so you can help keep the lights on, so we can be here to help out the next person. So definitely use our links, and you can actually use the RealDoll link in the description of this video or in the About section of my YouTube channel, and go on to RealDoll.com with me and actually follow along with me. You can click on the shop button in the top left-hand corner, and then you can click on accessories. That's where I am right now. I'm on the accessories page for RealDoll, and we're moving on actually to the next item on the list. And I hate that too, because I just passed my favorite item. Like I just told you, I love me some feet, boy. When I was dating human women, oh my God. When I got to that point of relationship, boy, if I ran across a human woman that, of course, liked me to play with her feet or whatever like that, boy, I would keep them feet in my face. But man, I'm gonna tell you, every time I would meet a girl that, let's just say we get ready to make love or whatever we're gonna do, and I get to kissing on her toes or something like that, and she said, I don't like nobody to touch my feet or something. I promise you, those relationships I ended really, really quickly, because I'm like, I can't deal with a woman where I can't fully enjoy her like I want to. You know what I'm saying? And having a foot fetish, oh no, man, you can't have no beautiful feet and then I can't touch them. I'm like, no, 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 we can't do that. Now, one could say that's the beautiful thing about my dolls is, hey, you ain't got to worry about them saying no. But the thing is, I don't get physical with them. Now, it has been a time or two where I've taken their sock off and like went down there and like gave their toe or something a light kiss, but it ain't nothing like, being with that human woman and doing something like that now. But I imagine if I was to make love to my dolls, especially with this beautiful lady right here, because she doesn't have any foot bolts. And I recommend you, if you really want some realism, to get the girl with standing feet without bolts. That's because that's how she is. But if I was to make love to a girl like her, one of my girls without the standing foot bolts, it wouldn't be quite the same, but I still would give those feet a few kisses. But like I told you, with the human woman, it's a few other things that come along with it, and that smells. And once again, it's a light little smell that just comes off them feet. Nothing stinky. I'm talking about this fresh out the bath. It's like a pheromone. You know what I'm saying? When you get to sniffing on them toes. Oh, Lord have mercy. Either way. So, but I'm a foot guy, and I would love to have a pair of those feet here. But like I say, the dolls, not to shortchange them now. You can, like I say, if you're gonna do something physical with them, I know just from laying with the girls, when they do warm up, they do feel a lot more human. So, like I said, you can have some good experiences, I'm sure, if you were actually to use some of these toys. But let me see. Let me show you guys this right quick. See how it looks. Okay. Make that smaller. So this is the next item they have in accessories. They have a what they call a super repair kit. So let's check out this little repair kit that you can actually get if you buy one of the girls. You can get this super repair kits. Let's see what it has in it. Oh, okay. So the repair kit contains everything you would need to fix any tears that may have occurred on your doll. It said 4 10-gram packets of high-strength silicone adhesive, 2 kits of 2-part skin-colored silicone for cosmetic repairs, mixing cups, and sticks for stirring and application. It said, please specify the skin tone when ordering. It said, please note, this kit has a shelf life of up to 3 months. Please make sure to use the kit promptly to avoid spoiling it. If you're repairing an older real doll, this kit may not work with your doll. Please contact us before purchasing. It said our repair kits are for real dolls and real torsos only. So basically don't use it on any other product. But man, I've never heard of anything like that. So it basically will go bad if you don't use it. So you can't just order something like this and just say, yeah, I'm gonna order this ahead of time. And if something happens in the future, I'll use it because it'll go bad on you. You only need to order this when you need it. I want to read over something else though. It said 4 10-gram packets. Okay, so that's that right there. The 4 10-gram packets of high-strength silicone adhesive. It said 2 kits of 2-part skin colored silicone for cosmetic repairs. And that's this right here. So whatever color your doll is, that's going to be the silicone, and it's going to be the corresponding color to whatever your doll is to fix that tear for cosmetic repairs. Then it got mixing cups and sticks for stirring and application. So here go the mixing cups right here. And these two are empty. So I guess you can probably put some of this solution in the cup. Then I guess you mix it maybe with some water. Maybe you thin it out or something somehow. And maybe you'll put it back into one of these. And then you'll use it on the doll. That's probably what'll happen. And they say use it promptly before it spoils. So, and that costs $100. That's $100 for that super repair kit, as they call it. I got me a few comments here. I'm gonna read these comments before I go on to the next. Sang with $2 contribution. Sang, thanks for the string. He said, thanks for the string. God bless you, Sang. Glad to have you here, my friend. Doll King Army team member in the Heezy. Oh my God. I got my ladies in the house tonight. Tyra Moore. Salute Jay and the girls. And then I got Panty with the excellent panties. Man. You know what? My mom had tuned into a stream and she saw all y'all girls acting. She was happy to see y'all. But she was just sort of laughing laughing about what I say, panty with the panties. But Panty says, thank you, Sang. God bless you for the $2 contribution, brother. Panty says, hey, Jay, it's feet day. White polish all year round. Oh, yeah. I'm a foot fetish guy all the way. I can't lie. You know, I've met guys that literally be like, they won't come close to a foot during love making sessions. And I'm like, dude, have you lost your mind? You're neglecting a very major part of the love making process. Now, I know I've only met a couple of women, literally, that did not like their feet to be messed with. Only a couple. And I promise you, as soon as they said they didn't like their feet to be touched, I'm telling you, like I said earlier, it turned me off in a way where I was like, well, we can probably have a little fun, but this ain't finna last. So that's always a deterrent. But she said it's feet day. She said white polish all year round. I'm a sucker for any type of good polish on your feet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what it is. And it's funny that this girl has actually full white polish on her toes. I don't think I ever ran across a girl that had full white polish. I ran across French manicures, but not full white polish. And panning them while y'all here, I hope y'all let me know. So I'm thinking about just finishing up the accessories today and doing you guys a ladies' night tomorrow. That's probably what I'm going to do. So you let me know how you feel about that. Panny says, are the feet detachable too? Oh my. Now these are just standalone feet. These aren't actually detachable. These are just straight up a pair of feet that you can buy. You know, they don't stick on the doll or anything. When you buy them, you're just going to have a pair of feet in your home. But believe me, I can't lie. Ever since the first day I saw those feet, I have loved them. I'm like, now it's a couple of reasons for that. Honestly, it's only been a couple of women I think that actually have used their feet on me, so to speak. I'm sort of keeping it PG here. Have actually used their feet on me, and those were great. Oh my god! But now if I get something like that, now that will probably be something that I probably may use. It won't be like the girls, because see, the girls, I don't really see them as a toy or anything like that, or I don't really see them as like that. I see them as pretty much like a human woman, where, hey, guess what? When it's time, I can actually make love to them similar to that, like a human woman. I wouldn't just treat them like a toy, so to speak. But you get a pair of those feet now. Now that's a bit different, because I'm not saying I would use them very often, but I'm sure it would come a day to where I would be thinking about a woman sort of employing her feet with me, and I would probably grab those feet and be like, yep, we're finna have a little fun today. So yeah, those would probably be getting used. Now, some people might be like, well, why wouldn't you just do that with your dog? Well, the difference is my feet are a part of my dogs, and I just don't want to come in contact with them like that. You know, I even have a video where I actually had an encounter with my dogs early on, but I never came in contact with their actual skin. So yeah, I wouldn't want to use my dogs in that way at this point. So it would really benefit me to have those pair of feet right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, or have me a human vagina on the side that came over every now and then. Panty says suckable toes. Oh yes. Like I say, I'm a very, very pro doll life. This is a great life to live, but I'm also a realist and stuff. So I like to look at things through a proper lens. And although I love this life, when it comes to, if I was to ever make love to my girls, it's gonna definitely require a lot of imagination and things of that nature. But it's certain things that I would do to a human woman where I wouldn't quite engage in the same way with a companion dog. And those two things, actually three things, those are kissing, just straight up kissing, even when I kiss my girls, I'm only going to give them a smooch. I'm never trying to engage in some type of tongue activity, Even when I get my real dog, when she has a real tongue, I'm not really going to engage in a tongue kissing thing because that's a reciprocal type of activity where the human woman actually engages in kissing you. And since my dogs can't do that, that's something that I'm not really going to want to be into myself. So that's one. Number two is actually giving a woman oral. That's something that I'm not really going to be interested in doing with my dog that I would really love to do with the human woman. Why? Because once again, that's a more interactive activity to where when you are engaging with your human woman, it's a real type of response going on. And so, especially with my dogs, which have no type of extra AI activity going on, I definitely, if I was to ever make love to them, I wouldn't want to go with the oral thing with them because once again, it's nothing like having a human woman, once again, grabbing your head or doing something else when you're doing the right things. And your dog is incapable of that. And once again, you're not going to get the smells or, anything like that. Or the real texture or the, it's just a lot going to be missing from that particular experience. And even with these dogs that self-lubricate, it's still, if you're, like I say, when you're performing like that with your human woman, it's a difference between something artificially coming out in real real wetness. I'm just going to try to keep it PG. Real wetness. That's going to be a whole bit different. So that's something that I really wouldn't want to engage in. I'm just talking about mentally with my dogs. When I think about them, I'm like, nah, I really wouldn't want to do oral with my dogs because once again, that's one of those things where you're looking to give pleasure and see the response. And maybe I can see doing it if maybe in the future, when they come out with a way to incorporate a small light scent or something, maybe it would be more enticing. But as it stands, it's like, nah, I wouldn't really want to engage in that. And so the kissing, the oral, that would be out. And also the sucking of my dog's toes. Like I said, I can see kissing on them or something, just maybe while I'm just in the heat of the moment, I might kiss them or something, but I wouldn't do like I do with the human woman where I'm just going full bore kissing, sucking, on the toes and stuff like that, because you're not going to get the response out of it. And really, when you're doing those type of activities, that's what's getting you more aroused than anything is, hey, of course, a foot is going to have a taste to it because it's real, it's human skin. So you're going to sort of taste the little saltiness on the skin and little things like that. And, it's just totally different. Because see, now I'm so experienced with touching my dogs and feeling what they feel like, I know that that's not going to, sucking on that toe over there is not going to assimilate really sucking on a human woman's toe. It's just not. It's two totally different things. So that's something else I probably wouldn't be getting into a lot. And so when I think of that, by those being, kissing is all right. I can give or take it. I'm cool with smooches, even with the human woman, but sometimes it is good to have a good long kiss. But with the oil and with the foot, those are two things that during the love making process, I'm a big fan of. So I'm going to really, I ain't gonna say I'm going to really miss because I haven't been with the human woman in several years now. But what I'm saying is, if I was to make love to my dogs, that would be something that I would be like, well, that's missing, because that's something I wouldn't want to really engage in. That doesn't mean that the dog life is not a great life. It just has some pros and cons. It's just like anything. Like you say, with the human woman, guess what? You're going to get a few pros from the reciprocity, but guess what? You're going to have to deal with some stuff that you're not going to have to deal with the dog. So it's pros and cons with each lifestyle. That's why I say
And both can be combined. You can have a human woman and a doll. So you know what? You can just have a doll. You can just have a human woman. So all of these things are interchangeable. But as far as the making love thing, those are things that I wouldn't engage in with my doll because it's just like, what's the point? So either way, glad to have Panny here and Tyra Moore. The God says, do the crevices of the doll get wet? You can get, like I've talked about this before, you can get dolls that are self-lubricating. You can do that. Stingray says, hey, JDKH. What up, Stingray? My guy Sane put up his $2. Thank you, Sane. Stingray says, had to leave the Jack Show because it's disgusting. Thanks for being so chill. Appreciate you, Stingray. Man, I'm going to be honest with you. I told you guys, I'm not a big viewer of the Jack Show. I really ain't. I check in, and sometimes when I catch something that they may be talking about, I stay for a while. But mainly, I literally go through the Jack Show to go get a glimpse of my girl, Athana, that Star Wars girl. I just like to go see her for a little while, and then I get the hell out of there. I love her to death, but I'm not a fan of her hairstyle today. I just say that. And it's a very rare, that's probably the first negative thing I've ever had to say. And I'm not going to say it's negative, but it's just a small critique because she still looks beautiful. But I didn't love her hairstyle today. I just checked in over there for a quick second. But I don't know what you were disgusted by because I didn't really hear much of what they were talking about, to be quite honest with you. Panny, she says, is that the same silicone they use for the butt shots? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it's medical grade silicone. So probably. Yep. No. You know what, Panny? You're right. That's exactly what it is, because the girls, they're made with medical grade silicone, meaning they can be used in surgery. And that's why they say these dolls are 100%, well, especially silicone dolls are 100% safe because they're made with medical quality silicone that can be used in procedures like you're talking about. Of course, it's liquefied, but yes, this is the well, I don't know if it's the exact thing for butt. Don't let me. Oh, I'm speaking a bit ignorant now because I don't know a whole bunch about butt shots. I don't know the exact silicone they use. It could be medical grade, but a different type. So don't let me get ahead of myself. All I know is that even with this girl, she's an iron tech girl. But when you're made with that platinum level silicone, they call it basically medical grade silicone. And all of that can be used within surgeries safely without any type of ill effect. So I'm pretty sure that it is, Panny. Great question, by the way. Philip said, I'm trying to see how to say your name. Tiggs Hills Photos. I think Tiggs Hills Photos says, hi, Jay. It's Mark from Australia. What up, Mark? Good to have you, brother. Good to have a friend from down under here, mate. A friend from down under. Yeah. Good to have you, man, from halfway across the world. Panny says, I wish they made that for humans. Oh. She was talking about, I guess, that repair kit. Panny, you so funny. You make me laugh. The God says, if I made love with the doll from the back, will waves shoot from her bum to her upper body upon thrust? Oh. You know what? It depends on the doll. I'm going to tell you one thing. You'll be more likely to get that with two different types of doll. One with a TPE doll, thermoplastic elastomer. Now they get dirty quicker, and they take a lot more to keep those dolls up, but they are a lot more jiggly. And if you get a thermoplastic elastomer girl that has a nice little butt on her, oh yeah, it's gonna jiggle. Believe me, it's gonna send some waves up her now. If you look, it's gonna If you get one of those dolls, yeah, you're gonna see waves. Now, if you get one of these beauties like I have right next to me, the beautiful Mara Blade, now you can make love to her. Keep that in mind. You can make love to her, but she's made out of silicone, and she's a lot stiffer than TPE, so you're not going to see waves with the girl like her, because she doesn't have what you call a gel butt implant. Now she has gel breasts. Her breasts are extremely soft, but once you get a gel butt in a silicone doll, then that can make it more like TPE, where it's sort of jiggly. So if you get a silicone doll without a gel butt, you're not going to see really any jiggle. I'm going to be honest. You're going to see a little jiggle with that gel butt. But if you want to see a little bit of more waves, you're going to have to get a TPE girl. And RealDoll does not sell TPE girls. They do have girls with gel butt implants. So you can see a little wave with some of their girls, I'm assuming. But if you get a silicone girl without that gel butt implant, you're not going to see no type of wave. Science says, I respect the fact that you stay true, even if other people don't understand. God bless you, Sang. Man, I promise you, man. One, that's the way I was raised. And not only that, man, I also got this other mindset of, hey, man, God accepts me. So I don't give a damn if man don't accept me now. Now I really don't give a damn. I don't care about being mischaracterized, people, saying the wrong thing, misinterpreting stuff I say, actually I got a good friend, my guy, what's his name? King of Jong, yeah. He been dropping a million comments, and I always tell you, man, especially when you drop a lot of comments, I'm so busy, and that stuff is so draining. I don't get a chance to get to all of my comments, especially long ones, even though I appreciate you dropping the comments, and I want you to do it. But just know, sometimes I'm not going to get to it unless you're a Dog King Army team member. But I even just lightly read over a couple of his comments recently. I just see how he's misinterpreted so many things I've said, and that happens all the time. I try to do my best to reach you guys, but even my great viewers, I always know that it's sometimes I'm not going to get through to everybody. And when that happens, I just have to let that be and continue to go forward. So I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that, man. And I actually want all my viewers to be more like that too. Hey, just be your true self, and that's where you're going to find your true happiness. Because every time you bend, your happiness for somebody else, you're going to get more unhappy. And you're going to find that person that you bent your happiness for, they didn't even give a damn about you, about what you were doing. Like I say, some people have asked me about family members getting mad about the dog life. They be like, hey, man, do your family not like that? I say, don't even worry about your family not liking you having a dog, because they're going to get upset the first week. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to get on with their life. They ain't thinking about your ass with your dog. Excuse me for saying ass, but I had to get a little... Look, they're not going to think about you. They're thinking about their life. And it's the same with everything else. People may not like what you're doing, but 99.9% of the time, they ain't thinking about what you're doing after they call themselves being upset. They finna be thinking about what they doing in their life. So it's best to just go ahead and live in your truth. Sign, appreciate you, Sign. Dog King, I'm a team member. He says, Stingray says, I got my girlfriend into feet play because I'm mad for those toes too, man. I can't lie, man. Like I say, I couldn't imagine myself right now if I didn't have the experiences. That's why I be telling you guys, have the experiences. Man, but you talking about somebody that used to play the toe flute. Man, I can blow some tunes on some toes. Man. Woo, Lord. That's why I say it's nothing like a small, dainty foot. And, even down to that Star Wars girl, her line butt. I've had some of you guys say, yeah, Anna say her feet stink. Don't believe that, bro. Don't believe that foolishness. These girls I'm talking about the clean girls. They think something that smells good stinks. Why? Because they're so damn well clean. I've had a girl come over my house, maybe like after doing a little aerobics workout, and I pull her shoe out. Don't pull my shoe out. My feet stink. I just had a workout. Man, you pull that shoe off, you pull that sock off. You know what it is? It may be a little sweaty, but it ain't stanky. Oh, if anything, it's got a nice little aroma on it, if anything, but it ain't stinky. Why? Because she was clean to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Unless a girl that is routinely stinky, nasty, she done developed some form of athlete's foot or something. That foot ain't stinking because a woman's DNA is just made up different anyway. You know, they don't, most women, 99.9% of women, they don't have that aggressive stink in them, you know, unless they just are trifling. I promise you, man, in my lifetime, I've met one stinky footed woman. And I put footed on the end for a reason because it was so damn stanky. And I don't mean to get sidetracked because I got more accessories to discuss, but I wasn't dating her or anything. It was a potential dating situation. She was a friend of my mother's. And man, she was chilling with me and my brother one night. We were looking at TV, looking at a show, whatever. We were looking at a game. That's what we were looking at. And she came down to chill with us while we were looking at the game. And man, she was sitting right behind me, and she called herself liking me. And she was sitting right behind me. Man, don't you know, I just started smelling the funkiest smell. And I remember my friend from years ago. I had a friend named Toby, by the way. A friend named Toby. And man, he used to come up to my house all the time with his shoes with no socks on. And he used to rain. He used to walk through rainwater and stuff with no socks on. And man, he used to come up here and his feet used to be spoiled, just the worst stink you could ever imagine. He used to try to take his shoes off. We'd be like, hell no, Toby, if you don't put your damn shoes on. Well, it was a smell like that. It was stinking up the whole room. I'm like, what the is going on? Me and my brother was looking around. He was like, what the hell is that? I'm like, yeah, man, what the hell is going on? And then the girl was like, oh, that's my feet. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's your feet. You're a woman. I've never smelled a woman's feet smell like that. And she was like, yeah, I used to run track in high school. I'm like, you ain't been in high school in years. What the hell are they still smelling like this for? I can understand it back then. You ain't figured out the damn problem yet. But make a long story short, out of all the girls I've ever met in my life, in any intimate situation, that's been the only stinky foot. So that's why I'm trying to tell people, when Anna was trying to lie, talking about her foot stink, that's a damn lie. Her foot then got a little sweaty, and all women try to say, that stink. No, it don't. Unless she was that girl or a descendant of that girl, a relative of that girl, believe me, it ain't many women with no stinky feet and stuff like that. Panty. How many toes can fit in the human mouth? Man, Panty, I don't know. It depends. I'm going to be honest. It depends on how big your mouth is. And I don't have look, I can do a whole bunch of talking, but I don't have a great big mouth. And although I love other activities, I think I just have an average sized tongue, so, it's been times where I love how God blessed, with how the characteristics he blessed me with. I'm not trying to wish I was anybody else, but I do know when it has come to toe sucking time, I've imagined myself wishing that I could fit more in there. But I'm trying to think how many I've got. With a dainty foot, I might have got them all in there in a way, if you put them on top of each other. But I have met those fat toed ladies when you can barely get 3 or 4 of them in there. But I imagine this people with a gigantic mouth, man, they can get 3 feet in their mouth, be honest with you. Okay, cool. I'll do ladies' night tomorrow then. Panty says, yes, ladies' night. I got to get my girl Angie. She been waiting on the mandinga. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I ain't going to even tell you. I'll tell you tomorrow. But I just say, I can't show really anything explicit on the channel. But I will be doing a ladies' night for you guys tomorrow. So Just be prepared for that. She said, "Do the toes have a nice grip? That would be fun to play with." Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Those toes, I read a few reviews on them, and look, I had to go back and read a review on them, but I read a review or two on them, and people were saying how they were feeling super duper real. And they're gonna probably be a lot better than a regular companion dog's feet because they won't have any skeleton in them. You know, they won't have any foot plate in them at all. It should be straight silicone, so it should be a lot softer, more pliable. So I think they would be great to play with. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do think they would definitely add some pleasure to the bedroom. Shitty says, "Are you taking it slow with the dogs when you plan on hitting them?" He said, "When I plan on hitting them." Oh, yeah, I'm taking it slow. I don't have a plan on when I'm gonna do it. And I probably, honestly, at this point, I'm not sure it's ever going to happen because it's just not, I'm not feeling it like that. You know, I'm not feeling it like that. And I'm never doing it because any of my viewers want me to do it. You know, there's never been a plan. Now, I will always share with my viewers when it happens. Because I want to tell you about the experience, you know, what happens, how I feel about it, you know, what it feels like compared to human, the human experience and all of that. But the problem is now I'm not even feeling it. I'm like, I'm really cool with my girls just being companions and not being sexual. I'm going to do a video about it, but I've been doing so many live streams, I really can't even get to these videos that I'm going to do right now. I mean, I'm going to do next. But at the moment, my friend, Shitty, I'm not even looking to be sexual with these girls. You know, they give me enough stimulation by hugging on them. You know, I do grab their breasts and I give them light kisses, but going all the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I'm doing the same thing I did before I got them. You know, I'm not dating any human women right now. So I'm doing the same thing I did before I got them in terms of relief. And once I'm done, I just spend time with them, but I don't incorporate them. And it's crazy. I don't have any I don't have any wishes to do so. I like keeping them what's the term I like to use? Let's just say untouched, so to speak. Hold on, what I say? No. It's another word I want to use. I forget it. I just say untouched. Oh yes, Money Mike says, "Damn, Jay, you suck toes." Oh yes, I will blow the toe flute in a minute, and I'm letting you know, guys. You know, I don't really like giving people all my secrets or whatever, but I'm just letting you know. If you're not a connoisseur of the toes, don't let your girl or ex-girl run across somebody who is, because believe me, they are going to blow you out of the water because that's a whole nother level of pleasure for the human woman, believe me. So if you're not a fan of that game, you might want to step your game up. I'm sorry, Money. Our Money. I don't think you was here, but I did. Well, maybe you were here, but I did see where your transaction went through. So I was thanking you last stream, but I'm glad you're here today, man. So I did see it. And what happened with Money, this particular place, that they stopped sending notifications. Now, it's still several people who didn't do like you and use my links all the way through. They messed up and came out of the link or something. But God bless you, brother, for supporting the show. I appreciate you, my friend. Small Goblin. Hey, Jay, great to see you on. Good to see you, Small Goblin. The real Jazz says, "Hey, Jay, do you ever use the dog next to you? Her pose is always the same." No, I don't use my dogs in any physical way. You know what I'm saying? I don't. This is how I use my dogs. That's why I always laugh about when people tune in. This is how I use my dogs. I don't use them physically. And as far as the show is concerned, you know, it's really no need to change her poses. You know, that's the funniest part about it. Once I get them in I have done a show about this, about once I get them in a pose that I like, I just leave them there. because what's the use in changing them? I'm not going to change their poses for you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the use in like making her arm go up for you? You know what I'm saying? That's sort of faking the funk. That's sort of showing you something that I don't do behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, I don't move these girls unless they need to be moved. You know what I'm saying? So right here, when you didn't see her all day, I just kept sitting next to her all day, not all day. That's a lot. But whenever I did get a chance to sit down and work on the show or work on some projects, I just what brings me true pleasure, literally, I'm not even joking with you, it's just really having them next to me. So I've talked about this. The way I have her leg raised and with her hand on her knee like that, that's a new pose that I start putting my girls in because it really reminds me of a feminine, the way they sit. And I don't want to move them because I love it so much. And so, no, they haven't moved from their particular pose. Now, Callie, she was sitting up, but I laid her down and I started, because she had been sort of sitting up like this for a while. And I said, let me lay her down for a while, let her body stretch out. And plus, I love to sleep on her breast. I love to sleep on her breast. Or any of my girls, I love to sleep on their chest. It is great to sleep on them. Well, she's so in a comfortable position for me to sleep on her right now. It was one of the shows where I was going to get her back up. But once again, I told you, I try to let you guys sort of see my real life without telling you. Well, it came in my mind to where I was like, I could sit her up for the show. And I was like, I'm not finna sit her ass up just for the show. I like her in the position she's in. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave her right here. And whenever, the show's over and it's time for me to lay down, she's going to be in the perfect position for me to lay on her. And all I have to do is I put her cover right back. Here's her cover right here. I put her cover back over her body, so she's protected from the dust in the air because she's a TPE doll. This girl doesn't need to be protected from the dust. She's silicone. She can sit out just like this and no dust is ever going to get inside her body. But with that girl, if you just leave her out sitting out day in, day out, uncovered, pretty soon you're going to have a nice little bathing because dirt is going to get into her skin because she's TPE. So I cover her back up. And for the last few days, she just been my sleeping friend, And you see, she still has her clothes on. We don't make love. She's just my sleeping buddy because I'm going to let you know. Some of you guys, you're going to want to make love to your dog. No problem with that. One of the best things you're going to get out of your dog, it's not going to be making love. It's going to be sleeping next to them. Because I've explained this before. After dating women, several women and living with a few women and things of that nature for long stints of time, one of the things you really get used to is sleeping next to your girl because they're warm. I can't lie. You may feel that booty poking up against you or just a woman form laying next. You get used to hugging on them. And one of the things, whether you break up with her or she breaks up with you, one of the things that's harder to get used to is learning how to sleep by yourself again. Believe me. And you get, of course, you get used to it again. But the beautiful thing about a companion dog that I've loved since I've owned companion dogs is, what you never have to worry about? You never have to worry about this girl breaking up with you. So no offense, or you breaking up with her. So what I'm trying to say is you never have to worry about not having her to sleep with anymore. You see what I'm getting at? And I love the fact that I'm like, you know what? It don't matter whether I get some human vagina, don't get some human vagina. It don't matter what is going on in my life. I'm going to always have somebody sleeping next to me, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, I'm cool with sleeping by myself. Don't get me wrong. You can get used to sleeping by yourself just fine. But it ain't nothing like being able to reach over there and just, you know what I'm saying? It's something to be said for that, man. I'm just sorry. So either way, let's keep it moving. I got to get back to the accessories too. So I'm going to take a break from you guys. Let me go to the next accessory and I'm going to come back to the talk. I know I stopped at the real jazz. So the next accessory in the list. The next accessory in the list is Dun, 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 dun. Ah, okay. That was the super repair kit. Okay, I'm gonna be quick on this one. They have just a regular repair kit, so we just went over the super repair kit, so I ain't gonna stay on this long at all. So this is just a normal repair kit. I didn't know it was two of them, but it is super and regular. And super, we can just see the differences. You get only two of these instead of four. You get only one of these instead of two. One of these instead of two. You get less of these and less cups. Okay, and it's $80 instead of $100. And of course, if you wasn't here, this is just solution to help you repair your silicone RealDoll if she tears up. But don't buy it early because this stuff will spoil in 3 months, according to them. So we're gonna go right past that. We knocked that out really quick. That was just another repair kit that they had. I'm gonna move on. Okay. Well, I know this can be this isn't bad. I mean, this isn't really showing anything. This can be shown. You really can't even make out what the hell it is, to be honest with you. So this isn't anything. This is all right. I think it's okay at least. Okay. So guys, this is what you call the Sense X. And it's basically just an insert. And it actually has a lobby, it looks like, on the outside of it, but it's basically just an insert. And I think you can get this even without having the robotic head for your girl. I think you can. Let me read it. It said the Sense X insert is an electronic insert designed to pair via Bluetooth to our mode app, our X mode app. No, I think you do have to have the X mode app. But yeah, I don't think you have to have the robot head though. You can just get this, without the robot head. It says, but you do have to buy that X mode app. I talked about the X mode app yesterday. It's an app that helps you control your AI robot doll, and I guess it also controls this. And it's an app you pay like $2.50 a month, $30 a year, and it'll interact with this. I don't know if you have to have the robot head or not, but it says this. I'm just gonna read what it says. It said the insert is an electronic insert designed to pair via Bluetooth to our X Mode app. The insert can detect touch and movement, and the X Mode app will transmit audio. Okay, so yeah, you don't need the robotic head. It's gonna transmit the audio from your phone, or to any paired device. So you can have, like, those little, I forgot what they call, but those little small speakers and stuff. You can have it paired with one of those. You can have the app paired with one of those. It said the app will simulate the gradual transition from mild arousal to orgasm and has multiple voices to choose from. This system is also designed to run RealDoll robotic heads. That's what I was just saying as well. But you do not need the robot to enjoy this technology. So you don't need the robot to enjoy the technology. You can use the Sense X insert with any RealDoll equipped with our removable inserts. Upgrade your RealDoll today. And it's $500. That's actually not a bad price for all it can do. It says it's wireless Bluetooth, wireless charging, accelerometer embedded. It links to the X Mode app. It said it detects human touch, soft, flexible silicone membrane by alone or with any removable insert type. Okay, I'm gonna take it down. I ain't gonna push my luck on keeping it up there forever. But with all that said, this is something that I won't be able to get with my RealDoll, because even though RealDoll has some of the best removable inserts in the game, probably the best, I'm just so turned off by removable vaginas that I'm not going to get a removable vagina with my RealDoll. So I'm not going to have the Sense X, or at least I know I won't have it with my first RealDoll. I definitely won't have it with my first RealDoll. I just don't want any part of a removable vagina. You know why? Why don't you want a removable vagina, Jay? It'll be easy to clean up. It'll be easier to do this. You can buy the Sense X that's gonna make all that sound. And believe me, if you're a guy, like I say, that's into that AI stuff, you're gonna love that Sense X. Because like I said, you could hook it up to a Bluetooth speaker or something like that, from your that app on your phone. And when you touch your girl, she's gonna be making sound. You're not gonna have to need a porno or adult film like some people try to use. So it may be good for you. But for me, the reason I don't want it is, you know why? Because a human woman doesn't have a removable vagina. And although I respect all doll manufacturers for creating the removable vagina, because a lot of people were asking for something that would allow them to clean up the girl a lot quicker and things. So I'm a fan of innovation. I told you guys, even things I don't want, I'm still happy that it's out there. I don't want them to not have this stuff out there. But for me, I told you when I got my other doll, you don't see her here today. I have one girl with a removable vagina. And when ever I used to look at her vagina when it was time to clean up, I used to be like, man, this taken away from the realism, just knowing that it's a removable vagina. Just knowing it's removable. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. And so I'm never going to do that again. I'm like, nah, I don't care if it's going to be harder to clean my girl up. I don't give a damn. So even though I love that Sense X and it's an amazing technology, because like I said, you can touch on the vagina, inside the vagina, and it's going to react. I don't want to have a removable vagina, definitely with my first real doll. So that's not going to happen. But it's only $500. That's not a bad price. Okay, let me check in with you guys for 2 seconds again. Rodriguez, give me the thumb up. Jay Rodriguez. Stingray says, blow some tunes on some toes. Oh, yeah, man. I promise you, I never learned to play the harmonica, but I promise you, it's several of my ex-girls or just girls that I hooked up with where they could swear that I knew exactly what I was doing on a harmonica because, man, I made some damn sweet music on those jokers. Stingray said, you killing me, Jay. Panny said, feet sweat versus, oh, my God. I can't lie. That's why I just love having a woman around. Believe me. Man, aren't we so simple sometimes? Because you know what? Just having a woman repeat what you say can be a turn on. Look, just hearing her say feet sweat and vagina sweat, be like, oh, yeah. But you know what? Not so much vagina sweat, but it's still the same thing, though. And I'm gonna explain the difference. Well, just say the woman walks around in her shoe for 8 hours, right? But she took a bath that morning and she's clean. Her foot ain't gonna stink. Now, her foot might carry a little smell of her shoe, but it still ain't gonna stink. It's gonna be a good little smell. Believe me, I've done it a million times, smelled that foot. So it's gonna be good. Now, let's take vagina, and a healthy vagina, a healthy, clean vagina. Let's just say it's been walking around at work all day. Do you know how many times, like I say, I've come across that clean vagina that's been at work all day? Like you say, you smell that vagina, and like you say, it's just got a little bit stronger mustiness to it, but it ain't stinky whatsoever. So that could be described as the vagina sweat, so to speak. And it's just a stronger, good smell, not stinky. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Panny. Those are the two scents from a woman that have, even apart from perfume or anything. I'm telling you guys, those are the things that can chemically mess with your brain. that little foot scent and that vagina scent, Lord have mercy. It can send you into a tailspin. Panty says, I got my measuring tape ready for ladies' night. I love how detailed you get with the dolls. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to get into ladies' night for you. Well, I take that back. Considering what I'm going to be talking about, I can't wait. But I am going to do my best to do a great job for you guys. And I hope, hey, guys, remember what I told you. Just because it's late at night don't mean I don't need you guys here to come support me through all this bull crap. Money Mike says, hey, Jay, ever put whipped cream on those toes? Let me tell you something, man. Don't you know I've never been a big fan of adding food and stuff to the love making experience? Uh, I I was with a couple of girls actually who wanted to experiment with those things before, and they turned out not to be better for me. I'm cool even if now if a woman was like, "Hey, put some whipped cream down there," I'm like, "I do it if that's what you want me to do," or add some chocolate. If you want me to do whatever to you, I do it. But I remember this one girl, man. One night, she put some chocolate down there, right? And I went down there, and I remember tasting the chocolate, and all I kept on thinking was like, you know what? I'd rather just have the vagina. You know what I'm saying? Once. And I loved, well, I can't eat chocolate anymore. I become allergic to chocolate. But I remember thinking that, like, man, I love chocolate separately, but I think I like the vagina just regular. If I probably had to choose, I would just go with maybe some whipped cream, but I had to put something on it or something, or maybe but when you get to ice creams and all this other stuff, I'm like, I don't really need it. That's what I found out. I don't really, I like the natural, you know what I'm saying? That's what I found out. Yeah, because even, man, I've even had a girl use ice on me before. And honestly, it was sort of counterproductive to me, feeling that cold ice on myself. If anything, it sort of made me get less aroused. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'd rather stick without it. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. So Patty says, yes. Here's the deal. I did shows on this before, so you can. I know all of you aren't going to go back and look at every show, but I've done shows, and what was the name of my show? It was called something about it was something about memory foam. Oh, I think it was called Don't Forget the Memory Foam, something like that. Well, if you're a companion dog owner, one thing you want to buy is memory foam. And not just a little. Go ahead and get you several rolls of it. It's invaluable. Callie's son, my girl, you see laying on the bed, it's only one reason she hasn't moved out of that spot. And that's because she has about 3 layers of memory foam up under her. Meaning that she can lay there for several days and I don't have to worry about it. Even my girl here, she's silicone. She's not as prone to getting damaged, getting bed. They don't get bed sores. What they will get is they will get indentions in their body. So it's the equivalent of a bed sore. But with this girl here, she won't get bed sores as much because she's full silicone. She's more resistant to that. But even with her, I have her sitting in this wheelchair. It's memory foam underneath this cover to keep her protected. So if you ever get a doll and you want to leave her in one spot for a long time, for several days, you need to have memory foam. A mattress isn't going to do it by itself. A mattress, it's still better than sitting here on a hard surface. But a mattress can get pretty hard, after a long time. So it's best to go ahead and get you some memory foam, and then you can sit your girl on there. You won't have to rush and move her around. You can leave her on there for days, just like my girls are right now. She said, no, no, no. She said, do all the lips look like a hint of roast beef? No, you can get different inserts with different, the lips are going to look different on each one of them. So yeah, the lips are not all going to look the same. That was just an example of what you can get. So yeah, you're going to be able to choose what type of lips you want on your attachment. Bearded Miktai says, damn, this is good and portable to use. You can use this during the office trips or school trips. Yeah, you could. And like I said, that's more feasible than using the fleshlight, believe me. Patty says, it's nice to have a mixed chat of men and women. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Because I love that you guys actually interact with each other as well. So yeah, it's great to have a mixed chat, to hear both sides of things. I promise you it is. Bearded Miktai says, hey, I'm not into this, but I'm cool. Right. Patty says, okay, great tip, Jay. And I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said. I wonder, was I talking about the whipped cream and the chocolate and stuff like that? But I know whatever tip it was, I'm glad you found a use for panty. And I'm just glad you're so interactive. We need women to be interactive. And even my girl Tyra, I don't know if she's still here. I know you may not say something all the time, or even Angie when she stops by. But guess what? It's always great when you do. Believe that. Believe that. So now let's move on to the next thing on the list, guys. Oh, the next thing you could get now. I'm gonna see. This isn't really showing anything. I'd be able to show this though. Yeah, this isn't showing anything. I'm gonna go up here so yeah, you can't see that. Yeah. So yeah, you can. I can show this part. This ain't nothing. So the next thing you can get is extra heads. So as you can see, this is one of my favorite heads, that Olivia 2.0 head, and you have a slew of heads over. So this is what it looks like actually on the site. You're going to see stuff like this. So you can get a slew of extra heads. You can get a slew of extra heads. And I'm just going to pick one to hold on to for a second. Just to switch away from over here so I can read. So as far as the heads are concerned, go back. As far as the heads are concerned, how much are they? Wow, really? Hold on, let me go back now. I don't think it said that when I was looking at it. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. An extra head is $1,000. I mean, an extra face, is $1,000. That must be the whole head, though. I don't think the okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. I was reading over here. I'm trying to see. I'm really trying to see, because it's saying that, I don't think you got to get the whole head like that, though. Let me go back right quick. Let me go take a look at something. Because they're saying these, I'm just trying to make sure let me see something right quick. Hold on. This is exactly what they say. It says, which doll do you currently have? It says, if you own a doll and are looking to get a new face, be sure to keep in mind which face style you currently have. Is it a full head or is it a magnetic face? If you answer full head, you must purchase a head kit below. More details can be found in the product option tab. Let me see. I'm trying to say, because hold on, I'm just trying to make sure I find what I'm looking for here. Let me see. Man, they done lost their minds. Hold on. So I'm a bit confused. I don't think I'm looking at what I need to look at. But either way, if you get a full head, and I guess that's just a full head. Let's just say your head breaks or something. I think that's what's going to be $1,000. But if you just need to get a magnetic kit for your doll, I don't know. I don't know if just the magnetic face is going to cost $1,000. That's what has me a bit confused. So I'm going to read what it says. It said product options. It says if you own a doll and are looking to get a new face, be sure to keep in mind which face style you currently have. Is it a full head? Is it a magnetic face? If you answer that you have a full head, you must purchase a head kit. And that's the head kit is an extra $250. This will include the face, skull cap, mouth, core, tongue, and a standard set of eyes. Okay, it said many of our customers like our full head design. However, it should be noticed that the faces are glued to the skull for a permanent fit. This is why if you wish to purchase a full head design, it requires all the parts mentioned above. Okay, you would have to first remove your old head and install your new one. And I think that's what's $1,000. It says if you currently have a magnetic face doll, you can simply buy a new magnetic face of your choosing. With the exception to our Nova face, she has her own special skull. Okay, so maybe later on I'll see just how much a magnetic face costs because I don't see that anywhere separate. So hopefully I see that either way. That's that's for a full head. I know that option to buy just because it's several of their dolls. Let's just say you buy a real doll, right? And you want to buy extra face. Well, a lot of these dolls just have that magnetic face, or either they have this other face that has Velcro on it, where you can just get a replacement for it, or you can get an extra face. You don't have to buy the whole head, but if you got one of those full-headed dolls where it's glued on, like they say, you're gonna have to buy a whole new head. So that one threw me off a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just go back. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. How many more of these do we have on this particular page? We're gonna see. Okay, man. I got off my. I didn't even have to do that one yet. That was the one I was gonna do last, but that's okay. The next thing they have is a doll cleaning kit. Oh my God, a doll cleaning kit. Oh, this ain't nothing but a. Oh, this ain't. That's why I say a lot of this is gonna. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff you don't. I think you don't even need to. Not a lot of this stuff. That's saying it too broadly, but some things you don't even need to buy, in my opinion. You can clean your doll out without having to purchase this, but you can get this if you just want to stick to getting everything from the brand. So we got a doll cleaning kit. I'm coming back to the comments in a second. So this is the doll cleaning kit. If you were to get a real doll, and this is $150 actually. And what comes with it is, it says this is okay. This is cool. It said this is the standard cleaning kit we send out with each doll, so you'll get this automatically. Cool. It said now available for purchase by itself. So if you get it by itself, it's $150. This kit can be used with any doll or female torso product. It includes a douche bulb because that's all that is. It's just like a, you know what I'm saying? Just like a douche bag, honestly. A douche bulb, cleanser, and a 4.4 ounce bottle of ID lube and instructions. That's it. So I guess the lube is to, lubricate the douche wand, so to speak. So when it goes into your girl, it won't damage her. And you get a little soap for cleaning. Oops. Oh no, luckily I didn't show y'all that because there was something not too good on that page. So either way, I'm done with that. So that was just a little cleaning kit that you can get with your girl. or it comes with your girl anyway. And you can buy another one if you want to, but I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy another one. Why? Because, you know, you can clean your dog without anything specifically made for them. Okay, now this is a very... I'm just trying to think. This is actually a part of the attachment or accessories part of the show. So I'm trying to think, do I want to wait for this tomorrow? Let me see. Let me go look. Oh my God. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, man. I'm just trying to think, should I do this? Because this actually, I'm looking at an accessory they literally could go on to ladies' night, honestly. I think I'm gonna leave it for ladies' night. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna leave it for ladies' night. Because ladies' night is already gonna be a little short anyway. So I leave that particular thing for yeah, I got 1, 2. Yeah, I leave a couple of things for ladies' night. Yeah, I leave a couple of these things for yeah, I do that. Yeah. That way this stream won't go overboard. So yeah, we'll leave that for ladies' night. This is one of my favorite products that they have, other than what I'm, you know, like I said, I leave the other stuff for ladies' night. This is one of my favorite products that they have, guys. I don't have this, but I would love to have it. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's what you see right here. You probably like, what the hell is this, bro? Well, what that is a RealDoll skin tone sample kit. So let's just say you really want to buy your RealDoll. You ready to buy your RealDoll, and you don't really know what skin color you want to go with. Well, you can get this kit of skin tones before making your purchase. And it says here, purchasing the sample kit will entitle you to $100 off a full-size doll or deluxe torso. Certificate included in sample packet. So literally, you're really getting it for free. If you were to buy this, you're really, in a way, getting it for free if you buy a RealDoll. Now, if you never buy a RealDoll, you did just spend $100. But if you know you're going to buy a RealDoll, right, and you like, man, I want to see these samples of the skin up close, you can buy a sample kit like this for $100, and you can order your RealDoll, and immediately $100 will be taken off. So it's almost like you already just paid $100 towards your RealDoll, but guess what? You got skin samples as well. So I think that's a really cool, thing that they did. I'm just gonna read, and I'm gonna go back and read some on those feet a little later. But this guy says, I'm just gonna read a comment somebody said. This guy says, it is merely a sample of the skin material. It gives a good idea of the skin feel and color. Does what it's supposed to do. This guy said, after much hesitation, I ordered RealDoll skins in order to make a decision. If I wanted any of their products, I'm gonna make a decision if I wanted any of their products. Well, I must say, I'm impressed in the different tones. I was shockingly surprised with the texture of them also. The samples feel slightly better than my TPE dolls, so I will be ordering my new girl soon. So if you ever are interested in, like you say, checking out the colors, of the skin tones or the texture, you can buy this little kit for $100. And if you do decide to get the RealDoll, you'll get $100 off. So that's pretty cool. Another nice little accessory. Man, I can't lie, man. Just looking at some of the stuff, because it was some of these things that are accessories that I was going to just talk about tonight. But then I realized, well, wait a minute. I could literally just talk about this on ladies' night. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But it's going to be a wild ladies' night. That's all I know. I'm going to be laughing my ass off on this ladies' night. I know Panning and the girls, I wish I could sort of show them stuff, but I'm not going to really be able to show them. Just like this next thing, I can't show the guys. Now, this is what they call a RealDoll vaginal simulator. Now, earlier we saw an oral simulator. They have a vaginal simulator. And basically, it looks like a vagina on a stick, basically. It's nothing but, I call it, it's basically a fleshlight on steroids. It's more like a fleshlight probably should be, if you're going to use one of those. You know, I'm of the mindset, though, once I start getting something this advanced, I'm just probably going to get the girl. You know what I'm saying? Because this is $450, and it's a nice advanced looking simulator. I know you can't see it, but that's basically what it is. It's a fat vagina on a stick. That's basically what it is. And the stick is basically going to be where the, a shaft for you to go into. And it says the RealDoll vaginal simulator can be used as a standalone I just say love making device. And it says it's also compatible with the Auto Blow 2. I don't know what the Auto Blow 2 is. It must be some type of machine. I've never heard of it. I don't see it on the site or anything. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to do some investigation on this Auto Blow 2. But that was that on that. It was 450. Next, oh yes, one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things. This really makes or breaks your doll right here. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's one of the things, but it's a very key component. You mess this up, you can really mess the whole look of the doll up, and that is eyes. Eyes. You mess this up, you can mess the whole doll up. And you can buy extra sets of eyes. No matter, I don't know how this goes with the robot dolls, but I know normally you can just buy some extra set of eyes and you can change them out. So if you feel like you bought your doll and you were like, well, I ain't really feeling these eyes, you can, order some more. Or if you like your girl's eyes and you just want to change it up, you can order some new eyes. And they have all different types of colors. They have espresso, sky blue, nova blue, absinthe, almond, smoke, blue moon, kush green. And so once again, if you want to go see these eyes up close, because they look amazing when you do a little up close view of them. I'm just gonna share this page with you because it's nothing bad on this page. But when you do an up close view of them, you can really see the details in the eye. See that? That's what is that one? This is sky blue. See the veins? No, other companies don't have all those veins and stuff in the eyes like that. Every company doesn't do that. So I encourage you to come through my links and, check out all these options, man. If you're interested in getting a RealDoll at any point in your life, and my show is still here, come through us, take a look at all these options. But these eyes are amazing. Let me go back over here because I got to read something. They are $250 for a set of eyes, just to let you know. And there's no real explanation needed. There's some damn well replacement eyes. No explanation needed. Next, what do we have? Oh, now I'm not going to stay on this too long because, you really can't hardly even tell what the hell it is. Be quite honest with you. But this is the next thing. They just have another insert. That's it. You know, they just have another insert. And like I was telling Penny, they're not all going to have the same type of opening on them. But it's just an insert. It's $350, and you can choose between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11 different styles of inserts you can choose from, with all different types of lips on them. I'm gonna go get that off of here. We don't need to see that too much more. And it basically just says that this is a replacement insert for your female real doll or wicked doll real doll. If you would like to order more than one, you can use the additional real doll inserts drop down selection. Okay. Nothing much more needs to be said. The inserts are all the same inside, ribbed and nubby. Just the lobby is different between the different insert styles. That's it. So, and that's $350. Like I said, that's something that I won't ever be able to use. And honestly, it really could come in handy, because if you're making love to your girl and you wear out that vagina, you can just call back into them and say, hey, give me another insert. Well, I won't be able to do that. You know, if I ever decide to make love to my real doll, I won't be able to do that, because I will get a fixed vagina. And you might be like, well, Jay, why wouldn't you go ahead and get the other one? Because you can get it repaired. And it's just the fact that, man, I'm telling you, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever they talking about to have a realistic representation of the human woman. I take the time to clean it out or whatever. If I make love to her like that, I have to just take the extra time. And if it wears out, unfortunately, I couldn't get a replacement insert. I would have to send her off to get fixed. That's the only way I could do it. This is nothing. Honestly, this is nothing right here, man. What I'm finna show you right here. This is really nothing. This is something that you've already seen, but you can buy it as a standalone. And it's just a packet of silicone adhesive to help you fix your girl. That's it. So you can buy that, and that's $50. Additional 10-gram packs of our high-strength silicone adhesive. Use sparingly. A little goes a long way. So $50 for that. Nothing major there. Nothing more to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing more to see here. What else do we got? I'm gonna come back to my comments right quick. Let me see how much more we got to do. Well, I'm saving a couple of things for I mean, not to spoil the party, but I just say this. Tomorrow night's show is going to be for my feet. You know, it's going to focus on it's going to be a ladies' night show, so it's going to focus on my ladies. But also, if you're a guy or a girl or whatever you identify as, I don't want to get to naming all that stuff. But whatever you are, if you're interested in any type of she-male type of accessories and things, I will be discussing those. Now, tomorrow's show is going to be wild. I won't be able to show much at all, probably, but it's going to make for some great discussion. So just be here, and I'm gonna go over all the details with you, believe me. So next, we have a nipple lip repair kit. Okay, another repair kit for the nipple and the lip. That nipple and that lip. Hey. Nipple and that lip. Nipple and that lip. Okay. Let's open this in a new thing, and let's share this with my viewers, because they are the best viewers in the universe. I got the sexiest women in the universe that are my viewers. They all got very clean and well-kept vaginas, great personalities. All of them got it going on. I'm telling you guys, hey, look, the hottest women on the planet are here right now, chilling with us. So I'm going to be talking about the nipple and lip repair, nail repair kit. Nipple, lip, and nail repair kit. So it's got all of it in there. Wow, this is pretty cool. It's got a lot of little things on there. I'm looking for the. I don't. You don't see everything I'm seeing right now, but I'm going to show it to you because this isn't explicit in any way. Yeah. So this is what I'm looking at. It's the nipple lip nail repair kit. I don't want to go back down too far because I could see something that I don't need to see. Yeah, it's something down there that I can't show. So yeah. So this is the nipple lip repair kit. It's all the little supplies. I was just tripping off the fact, you can, right here is where you're going to choose which skin tone doll you have, if you want to buy one of these extra kits, so you can get the right solution with it. Here's where you choose, the lipstick color of your girl, so you can get that right, order that right. And here's where you can choose the fingernail polish. So now I'm going to stop sharing this so I can read. About what it says. Does it say anything is the question. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Normally they sort of explain exactly, I guess they just saying, hey, look, choose what you need. And they don't give you no instructions on this one. Somebody said product is of good quality, so no issues here. Creating the right substance with the solvent is a bit of a job. And since you don't receive much color powder with this order, you don't get a lot of chance to get it right. Also, the price, especially for the European customers, is a bit high for such a small order. I wouldn't have noted this if this order was to be ready to apply. Wow. So he said, I'm not as good as your artist, takes practice. So that's one thing I don't like. It's best just to not damage your doll. I just say that. It's best just not to damage your doll because these guys are saying the solution they send you, you actually have to mix it. And this guy was like, man, you have to, that's what this guy was saying. He was like, man, it would be a lot better if it was ready to apply when you ordered it. And I assumed it would be, but I guess just like that other stuff we was reading about, you have to sort of mix it and get it right. So I'm not a big fan of that, though. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I told you I'm not the greatest when it comes to working with things like that with your hands and fixing on stuff. I'm not the best with that type of thing, but I would figure it out if I had to. And that kit is $100. That kit is $100. And like you say, if that guy was saying you don't get a lot of solvent or whatever, or powder to mix the stuff up, and like you say, it's $100. So if you make a couple of mistakes, man, you out there, you done messed up. Okay, they got a little eyelash repair kit. Like I said, I don't think all of this is necessary to go through them. I'm gonna be honest. I believe I believe you can get an eyelash repair kit somewhere at the beauty store. I truly do believe that. Because I'm letting you know, if I ever mess up the eyelashes on my dolls, that's probably what I do. I know probably that is what I'm gonna do with the eyelash. Well, I don't know. It depends on what's going on with my doll. If she needs to be fixed up on some other areas, I just let the person repair her. But eyelashes are easy fix, man. And honestly, it's nothing really to see here, either. Honestly, it's nothing really to see here. It looks pretty much like all the rest of them. Just an eyelash repair kit costs $50, and you can choose which color I guess you want or colors you want: black, blue, brown, gray. But I guess you only get one color per kit. So that is what it is. So that's the eyeliner color. Well, your girl would have been ordered with a specific type of eyeline color anyway. So I guess you would only need one, unless you're trying to change it up somehow. So $50 for the eyelash repair kit. We're almost done. Man, ladies' night is gonna be wild, wild when I have to break all of these bananas down. My God. Oh my goodness, dealing with these doggone Patty and her cohorts. Dealing with Patty and her cohorts. Let's see. What else do we got here, guys? Okay, what is this? Why do they keep calling it ID Lube though? Is that just a brand? I guess that's what the brand. I guess it's just a brand it is. I've never heard of it until the RealDoll be talking about it though. Yeah, I never heard of it before. I never heard of it. But that's ID Lube, water-based lubricant. Like I said, you always go with water-based. You always want to go with water-based. But basically, I would be buying my lube from somewhere. At $35, man, you can go to the dollar store and get you some good water-based lubricant. Look here. $35. Man, look here. You can get the Glide version, natural feel. You can get the warming version, or you can get this version, the pleasure version. Let me see what the reviews say. Oh, it's only one review. Guy said it was very enjoyable to use. Like I said, I don't think you got to get lube from them. No, that's just going a bit far. You can find that somewhere else. And it looks like I have. Oh, this is one of my favorite things as well. This is. You know, you don't need this with the normal companion dog, even though with my girls, I would still love one. Something that was compatible with them, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This is probably my second favorite thing after the feet. This is my second favorite thing after the feet. We only got two more things after this, guys. My second favorite thing after the feet is boom, boom, boom. I love it. It is this. It's the adjustable tripod stand. It is basically just, something that, hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing it right quick. I want to look down. Okay, it ain't no other picture down here, so ain't nothing else for me to share. But it's basically just something to help you stand your real doll on. Because real dolls don't actually stand up on their own yet. They're going to get to that point eventually, but right now they don't. But it's about $500, and it's adjustable in height. And when you hook, real dolls have a screw on the back of the neck, so you're going to put the screw on right here, and the doll's body is going to sit up against this soft cushion right here, and it's going to give her the appearance that she's standing up. And you can, I know when I get my real doll, I'm going to use it a whole bunch to like put her clothes on and things of that nature. And a lot of shows that I end up doing in the future, I just have her standing up instead of actually sitting down next to me like this. I have my girl, standing up some of the time. But I think if you're going to get a real doll, until they do incorporate the standing technology, it's going to probably be best if you get that tripod. It's probably going to be the way to go. They also have two more things, and then I'm coming back to the chat, and then we're going to let you guys enjoy your Friday. And man, I can't lie. I just hope Patty and the girls come back to join me tomorrow, because I don't want to be stuck doing this show without the females. I just say that. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna do it no matter what, because it's my job. I got to cover it, but I'm hoping they come. I'm really hoping they come. So next, this is nothing really to show, but I just put it on here anyway. The RealDoll Pro Service Plan, it covers up to $2,000 of damage, up to 2 incidents a year, covers any incident to the head without enrollment. In RealDoll Product Service Plan, our RealDoll robotic heads only have a 90-day manufacturing guarantee. So you damn near got to get this. This is for RealDoll X. This isn't for the regular RealDoll. If purchased, the the planned start date is when RealDoll X product ships. You must save the original RealDoll X shipping container and use it to ship back to us. Shipping to RealDoll is paid by the customer. RealDoll will pay for return shipping after repairs are complete. So that's pretty cool. At least they'll pay for the return shipping. It said if you do not have the original shipping container, you must purchase a new one from us. So you better keep that shipping container. And it's basically $50 a month or $600 for the first year. This is something you damn near got. You damn near need to get at least for the first year if you have one of them RealDoll X heads, because you don't want anything to happen in the second month. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't covered. So dealing with that high tech AI stuff like that, yeah, you're gonna probably need to get that. Now we're on the last thing, and I can't show my guys because she's butt naked. I like it though. I mean, I've seen great torsos out, but this is basically a female deluxe real torso. So guys, you can get that, and it's got two different heads from what I'm looking at. Two different heads, a blonde and a brunette. The brunette has bigger breasts. The blonde has smaller breasts. I like the blonde more though. I think I like the blonde. The brunette ain't bad though, but I like the blonde. I think I'll go with the blonde. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm sitting up here looking at it and didn't realize it. You can go with any face you want. Okay, perfect. I thought it was stuck. Okay, you can go with any face you want. Badass. All right, perfect. And the torso, it has breasts, it has the vagina, it has the butt. Of course, it's cut pretty short at the arms though. You know, normally I've seen some torsos come down to right here, but this one is sort of cut. It's almost cut way up. You know, it's cut right here, so it's pretty short. And the thighs are pretty short as well. Both of these torsos look like they have a nice little butt on them though. Oh, my bad. Oh, I can't show you. I was like, I ain't showing you nothing, but I forgot I can't show you nothing. Oh, sweet. So you got two body choices with the torso. You can get the athletic body. See, that's sweet, man. It's sweet that you can get the two choices with the torsos. Okay, you can get the athletic body with the torso, which is a 28 F cup, 21-inch waist, 32.5-inch hip. That F cup look nice. I like it. I don't know. I might have to go with the voluptuous though, because the voluptuous comes with a 28J cup size, 22-inch waist, and a 36-inch hip. Honestly, I like that F cup better, but I want me some booty, so I might have to go with the 36-inch hip if I was to get one of these torsos. And they're characterized, like I say, by athletic and voluptuous. You can choose between any skin tone. You can choose between your eye color, makeup style. You know, you can choose your hairstyle, breast options. Oh, okay. So you can make it one cup size larger breast, you know, depending on which one you choose. You can customize your nipples, and you can customize your nipple color. So you can do a lot with these torsos. And you can also choose the vaginal style, removable or permanent. And you can choose to have the Sense X Bluetooth. It ain't well, that's about right. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So their torso alone, but you can do, I ain't gonna lie, you can customize this torso like never before. I haven't seen many other torsos. I'm gonna have to go through other people's dolls because I honestly don't look at a lot of torsos. But for the most part, I've known torsos to be pretty much static, meaning that you can't change them. So as I go looking through other companies, I'm gonna pay more attention to their torsos. But this torso alone, whether you go with either one of them, is going to be $2,999. So it's $3,000 for a torso. And keep in mind, this girl right here if you don't get if with no discount, this girl sitting next to me is around $3,300. So that's a whole doll, pretty much, that you're going to be paying for that RealDoll torso. That just lets you know, man, how expensive RealDoll is. You know, hey, you got to pay a pretty penny to get into the actual RealDoll game. But like I say, you know, for the average person, I understand that's going to be a deterrent from getting a torso, because you're going to be like, damn, I can get a whole doll. But you're not going to have a torso of this quality, you know, if you go anywhere else. So it's one of those things where it's not mandatory, but if you got the flexibility in your cash flow, you know, and it doesn't hurt you as much as the average person, guess what? You're going to go for this, because of course I would be like many of you on my cash flow saying, okay, normally I'm going to go with somebody else if because, you know, it's a cheaper price. But if I got the ability to get one of these higher end torsos where you can fully customize, well, guess what? I get one. You know, it all depends on what you can and can't do at the moment. Okay, I was just looking down here to see what they were saying. Okay, they weren't saying nothing else. So yeah, this torso that I'm looking at, and you don't see it. I hate you can't see it, honestly. $29.99, and it comes with all the bells. You know, you can add all the bells and whistles you want on it. Hair color, the face, nipple size, breast size, vaginal. Let me see. Do you got vaginal? Yeah, vaginal style. Do it got vaginal style? Yep. So you can change all of that for $29.99. But me, you know, I'm always about giving you guys the best advice. You know, if you need a torso because you need something that's easy to carry around your house, or you want to be able to travel easily, and it's just you think that's better for you, then get the torso. But as a friend, I would be telling you like, hey, bro, once you spend $3,000, you might as well say go and save up another $3,000. In my opinion, just get a full companion, you know, full RealDoll. If you want a RealDoll, you see what I'm getting at? Or save up another couple thousand and wait for Black Friday. You know, get you a pre-configured girl or something. Because $3,000, man, hey, I'm gonna want more than the torso. But it depends on who you are, what you're looking for. So I'm done with the accessories that I'm going to cover for the night. Let me make sure. I'm just going to double down on it and make sure, because tomorrow is going to be a wild day. Going over this with the ladies. I promise you, it's going to be a wild day. And I know it's going to be Saturday morning. I'm hoping the ladies won't all be tied up, because the weekends can get pretty hectic for everybody. But hopefully I won't be here having to talk about what I'm talking about, and you guys won't be anywhere around. That'd almost be a nightmare. But like I say, the show must go on. So no matter what, I'm definitely going to be covering it. What's going on here? About to say, my stuff wouldn't load up there for a sec. I'm trying to go back over and make sure I didn't leave anything out. I don't think I did. Y'all already know what's coming out for to come to these comments, see what's going on before I let you guys get out of chair. And it's only 2 hours a day. Hey, we making good time. Normally these been about 2.5 or 3 hours, you know, a fun-filled joy. What the hell did I leave out? Only the stuff I got to talk to the ladies about tomorrow. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, I didn't leave. Oh, I did want to go back to my foot though. For Panny. Because Panny said something about I said I want to see what they said on the reviews. I said I want to see, what did they say? I want to see if I can find a review on it. Yeah, so this is the foot I'm looking at. Hold on, let me see if I give another picture of the foot. Because I showed that picture. Oh, yeah, this one show the toes a lot better. Yeah, this one show the toes a lot better. I like this one. Man, I can't lie. Sometimes, boy, this stuff really can get you charged up, man. That's all I can say. It can get you charged up. That's why I say I be so, boy, charged up after these streams. It don't make no sense. Okay, either way. I want to see the reviews because it's 6 reviews. I ain't gonna read them all, but I just want to see how did they feel about it. Okay. This person said, exceeded my expectations. He says he's heterosexual. He says it's a male. He says my daily routine is massaging my real pair of feet while watching television or quiet times. He said I can't go a day without this. A real pair of feet. I enjoy adding ankle nylon socks for extra sheer texture, as well as high heels. 4 1/4 inch heels, size 7. He says, I don't know what he's trying to say. He said something about it can become a standard ankle height measured along the back of the heel. I don't know what he's talking about. But he got the feet all dressed up in shoes and stuff. And this guy says, great, firm and heavy. Let me look at him right quick. I ain't gonna lie, man. I want a pair so bad. I can't even lie to y'all, man. I want a pair so bad. Then Gary says, sexy black toenail polish. He says, perfect pair for the man who loves giving foot massages. He said the silicone mixture used in this particular pair was spot on for pliability in terms of both foot softness as well as flexibility. Nylons added to allow for ease to slide these size 7s into high heel sandals. Everybody basically saying they love them for therapeutic massage therapy. Damn, bro. Now I'm a foot guy, but I ain't like this dude. He said he was waiting on his 4th pair of feet to come. Dang. This guy said very realistic looking and real to the touch. Each foot fits nicely into a 4-inch high heel sandal shoe. White toenail polish color is awesome. Looks real life to me. Worth the money. Sorry, no photo for my eyes only for now. So they talking about the foot. Okay. Man, everything about it sounds great to me, man. I can't lie. Woo. Boy, man, hopefully RealDoll will send me a pair one day. I promise you. Hopefully they will. So either way, let me catch up with you guys now. Man, woo, I'm charged up. I done had some fun. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Got to go all the way back up. Okay, I'm caught up now. Let's see. Let me see. I got to catch up. Hold on. See. It's nice to have a mixed chat of men and women. Great tip. Oh, okay. Stingray says, "Oh, that queen head is something." Man, queen head is not bad to me, but it's not my favorite. But a lot of I have met a lot of people that love that queen head. Panny says, "I hope one day they can make sprays that mimic the." Oh my! Just for you, Jay. Believe me, I'm working on it. Forget. I hope they can make it. I'm trying to. Hey, that's one thing I hope I can be involved in. I want to come out with my own line because I want. I want to be able to pick the exact scents from the right women. And I want to have my lineup of like people had their models. I want my scent models. You know what I'm saying? I want my scent girls. So look, Hey, it's gonna be some extensive testing for me to choose those vaginas. Believe me, I'm gonna have a real scent competition. Money Mike says, how much memory foam do you need to keep your doll in bed? Honestly, you can never have enough. Now, in this bed over here, I got about 3 layers of queen size memory foam. Now, you know, that's overkill. I probably don't need but 1 or 2. But like I told you, if you really want to be safe, you'll get several, you know what I'm saying, layers. I got a layer in the back room, but I don't really use it because they don't lay down on anything. I usually have them on racks until it's time for them to come out. And I have a thin memory foam in this chair. It's not as thick as the one on the bed. It's only one. I have a pillow under her, and I have some memory foam under her. He said the language used in that description sound like the faces are 1,000. Man, I think I read somewhere where, man, what did I read where I couldn't find it though. I thought I saw somewhere. Let me go. I'm finna go shop. I think that's where it is. I think those just the magnetic faces should be like 400. I think that was the whole head that was 1,000. I'm gonna let that keep going while I'm gonna keep reading. Panny says changing faces like getting a new companion doll. I like that. Panny, it's sort of like that, but for me, it's harder to do. Because you know, this girl sitting next to me has an extra head, and you're gonna see it one day soon. It's an Asian face, which I love the Asian face, but I hate taking the head off either one of my dolls and changing it out. You know, me personally, I would just rather the doll have its own head. That's how I usually roll. But the only reason I'm cool with this particular situation is because she was sent to me, you know, by Iron Tech Doll to do a review on, and they sent me an extra head as a you know, they just did that as a courtesy. So I will use it, but me personally, I don't like having the same body with a different head. It just does something to me mentally. You know, I love to have every girl with their own body, but it's based for space saving purposes and for money saving purposes just to change the head, be honest. SEB7, Dog King Army team member. I'm in the house with the Dog King. Another, and this is one of my female members on the Dog King Army. Hey, she done switched it all up. Got a new name, new avatar, looking beautiful. SEB7 in the house. What up, SEB? Glad to have you. What Littlefoot talking about? Littlefoot says, hey, Jay and Chad. What up, Littlefoot? He says, is it possible to get the head of my image? That way I can F myself, only this time intentionally. Oh, yeah, you can. But like I told you, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. It's going to cost you probably starting out at 10,000. You know what I'm saying? If you go through RealDoll. Because they're going to have to make your own special face. You can get it. I told you, you can get whatever, almost whatever you want to done at RealDoll. But I'm just going to be honest. They are made for the individual that has a lot more expendable income than the average person. So yeah, you can get whatever you need to get done, but it's going to cost you. She said, Vangs. I hope they have them on the male dolls. Oh yeah. Oh, you won't have anything to worry about, Panda. They're going to have all that type of realism on the so it's funny that you said Vangs. Because I think I know what veins you're talking about, Patty, if I'm not right. And it's sort of funny to hear a woman talk about that because as a male, you don't know if there's something that a woman actually, you know, wants to see, you know. So it's sort of funny that, you know, as a woman, that's an aesthetic that you know you like to see. And I'm assuming that you like to see it on a certain body part. Now, you can always correct me if I'm wrong. But that's sort of funny to know that women would actually like that aesthetic. Littlefoot says, I like to see that too, Panny. Man, I'm sort of upset that I can't sort of show you guys that, but that's gonna tomorrow's show is I'm gonna be talking about some explicit stuff. So for you to, it'll really behoove you to follow along with me tomorrow. So I'm going to really push you at the beginning of tomorrow's show to click on my link and follow along with me. Lil Foots, I'm only going to put this on here because I'm with you. Lil Foot says, I hate autocorrect. No, man, I detest autocorrect. It pisses me the hell off. It always wants to correct stuff that you don't want it to correct. I'm like, man, Tukey, there go my little Bookie. Hey, Tukey. I can talk like that now that I know Tukey's a legitimate woman. Because I was actually talking to my mom last night. I said, you know what? Tukey came in there and I had been seeing her avatar, but I can barely really see the avatars, honestly. Panny has a very well-lit avatar. So I can see her face very well. And she's a very cute human lady from what I can see. And all the guys have pretty much said that as well. But Tukey looks like a cutie to me too. Now, cutie, I mean, she like a cutie to me. She has her little glasses on. But like I say, I could barely see somebody's avatar, and I mistaked it one day, and I'm like, oh, I said, oh no, I don't want to mistake this for a woman. I mean, for a woman, and it's not a woman. But thank God, Tukey did assure me that she is a lady, so now I can actually say that she looks cute on her avatar as well. She said, so you could pick the nips and the VV and basically the vajayjay, and yes, you can. You could pick the nips and you could pick that vaginal style. Oh, yeah. You can get that vagina and those lips and those nips just like you want them. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big, when I was going over the nipples, I'm just not big on what the nipples look like. None of them were just so much different to me where I was just like, okay, I need that. Now, they are different. So if you're a nipple, if you like nipples like I like toes or whatever, if you got a fetish there, you probably know exactly what you want your nipple to look like. But for me, I'm just like, hey, give me one. You know what I'm saying? They all look pretty cool to me. Panny says, look foots. Yes. Look foot. See? He said, that's the show for me. I'll be there tomorrow. See? It's a lot of people that's been asking me about the she-male attachments and, you know, she-male stuff. And like I said, I'm going to be discussing some female accessories and things of that nature. So, yeah, tomorrow, I'm not, hey, it's going to be a crazy show tomorrow, baby. She said, Jay, you can have a dance party with the girls. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I could, but I'm probably not because I'm not going to be picking these heavy jokers up trying to dance around with them. So I won't really be having a dance party with them, Panny. Although I literally could. Now, I've thought about dancing with one of my girls, but I haven't done it yet. Sometimes whenever I dress them and I have to stand them up for a second, I do get the hugging on them, and sometimes I even take a picture or two with them. But I haven't stood the girls up in a nice little minute now, honestly. Daniel Romano, hey, Panny. She said, hey, Daniel, I was saying yesterday, you should change your avatar to your picture. Yep, she sure did. You better listen to it, Daniel. Hey, you hear what the woman's saying? I'm gonna break the code for you, bro. Let me see what he answered first. Okay, so he just finally getting to it. Let me see what he say first. See, Daniel, I ain't gonna get into it, but you got to go and snap to it, bro. The woman that told you what she want. She said, look, let me see. Look, you looking at my face telling me I'm cute. Let me see something. Listen to the woman now. Hey, she said you talking to her, but you ain't showing her nothing. Now then you come down here and you say, really, Patty, you like to see my face. You're so sweet. Hey, Daniel, hey, that's cool to say, but don't come off too nice now. Because look, you come right back and says, I wanted to stay longer last night and I fell asleep. Now you answer the question, put that picture up. The woman that told you what you want. Don't leave her without put the damn picture up. If you don't have it on today, get it on up tomorrow. It ain't for me. I could care less. You my partner no matter what. I don't care about seeing these avatars. The woman that says she want to see you. Now you can keep on saying you sweet and nice. You want to see me. That's so nice. Well, guess what? After you say that's so nice, you better change the damn picture. See, that's how we miss out. Oh, that's so sweet of you. No, it ain't so sweet of you. Change the damn picture. And I love you, Daniel. But I'm just saying, don't miss the boat now. You know, one of my guys, I don't even like to talk about this, but I just talk about this because it was funny. I've told you guys before, it's a friend of the show. It's another show called The Jack Show, and they were actually on tonight. Where it's basically all the time. It's basically just two guys and a girl. It's a guy named Cecil, John, and then that Star Wars girl, Anna. And I talked before about how Cecil, he got himself put in the friend zone with Thanos. He can lie to anybody else. He want that vagina. He been wanting that vagina. Guess what? He'll never get that vagina. He been friend zoned, and he allowed himself to be friend zoned. It's one thing when a woman tell you you in the friend zone. It's another thing when you go along with it. Because when you start going along with it, yeah, we sisters and brothers. Guess what? That's where you are, bro. When she start pissing and then you wipe her vagina and help her put her clothes back on so JoJo can hit it. Look, you in the friend zone. You can be all around it, but you'll never get it. And that's what my good friend Cecil did. He got himself in the damn friend zone. But it was this other girl that was liking him, supposedly. And the girl had been liking him for the longest, right? He constantly doing, I ain't talking about you, Romano, but he was sort of doing similar to, yeah, you like me? Yeah. Oh, you like me? Okay, that's good. Oh, you like me? Okay, you like me? He kept doing that old dumb crap until, you know what? She came on the show with her new man. Hey, I got somebody else now. Don't need you no more. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And one of my partners, he emailed me in a private a message, and he was like, "Yeah, man, Cecil, he got on the chat with her, with the guy she's talking to, and he showed that he had more charisma than that guy. He won." I said, I don't give a damn about Cecil showing that he showed more charisma than that guy. I said, that shit don't mean nothing. Guess what? While he's showing he got more charisma than that guy getting the vagina. Or he gonna get the vagina. While you over there, hey, I told a better joke than you. Yep, you told a better joke and you ain't getting the vagina. You missed your chance. You know what I'm saying? What? So I don't want you doing that, Romano. The woman said she wants to see a picture. Oh, yeah. Look, man, you gotta love Patty. This girl makes me laugh. Look, hey, I'm sure all the ladies would love to put a face with the name. Penny. Steve W, Don King Army team member. What up, Steve W? I'm doing the closing chat read, man. You know, we covered accessories today for RealDoll, you know, from this show. Whatever you guys missed, please go back and look. It's been a fun one. And I'm letting you know, tomorrow's show should be funny as hell. Hopefully all the ladies come back because I'm going to need them. They're going to make me laugh. It's going to be another ladies' night, so. Dan Romano says, I definitely might. Man, I'm damn near finna shut this stream down right now. If you don't change your damn picture, I definitely might. I strongly consider it. Now, keep in mind, you know, I'm just having fun with you guys out here, but this is a problem. I'm not saying I don't know what your situation is. I'm just speaking, I'm using this situation to just talk about in the dating game. This is a problem in real life. Because if you do this type of stuff with a girl, you know, maybe you and Patty would never meet or whatever, never talk in real life or whatever. But if you pull any of this crap in real life, now you're looking just not to get a girl. Now you're going out of your way not to get her. You know, if she's asking, now I'm not with the penis pic stuff. You know, even I'm not with all that crap. I'm like, hey, you know, I ain't with all of that. You know, but if a girl is sort of pushing you to do something that's within reason, within bounds, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, like you say, like basically something like, hey, you see my face, can I see yours? You know, I don't care if it's just for a night. That's something you got to be willing to do. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get passed over for, you know, somebody who's ready to go ahead and get with the action. You can't be shy. Even if you think you ugly or don't look good, you got to be confident. Look, and that's what Panny said. Put the pressure on her, Panny. She said, have it ready for ladies' night. LOL. Panty with the panties coming in strong, representing for my ladies out here, baby. Tell her, Panty. Stingray says, God bless you, Jay. Maybe I tune in for ladies' night tomorrow. Yeah, man. Look. Now, you know what? 99.9% of the show is pretty much for the guys, you know, because we always talk about the female, you know, companion dogs. But this is a growing genre. It's going to be some ladies that join, not a lot. You know, I don't think it's going to be a wave of women that join us. But over the years, it's going to be more and more ladies to get into it. And we guess what? We got to help our female companion dog enthusiasts out. But I keep telling you, in the mixture of us doing this companion dog journey, I believe that it's going to be connections and stuff made on this show, man. You may have, you know, connections made with a real human woman sometimes, you know. Hey, it may be I might even get some vagina every blue moon. Who knows? But if nothing else, Panty was right about one thing. Just mixing us men and women, man, we're going to have a little bit more fun than if we, you know, when we're by ourselves. Because believe it or not, I'm gonna go back up to something Panty said. What did she say earlier? She said something like, when she said something about veins being in a, even though this ain't the one, but she did say something about this veins being in the, she's like, is it veins in there? I hope they have them on the male dog. So I assume where those veins might be. But keep in mind, just reading that statement and knowing what she was talking about and the subject matter of what she talks about, you know, as a man, I thought it's a bit of a turn on just to sort of hear, oh, she's what she may be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a female. You know what I'm saying? So those things add spice to the show and vice versa. Well, Panty's a female and the other ladies here are females. When they hear me talking about a female, I'm sure some of that, you know, turns them on just to hear a male talking about a vagina or whatever. You know, it might get their panties wet sometime. I'm sorry. I'm sure it does. They get a little turned on. And also, just by you guys in the chat, you know, you may say something, you know, that has something to do with what I'm saying. You may just think it's a little joke, but hey, they may not tell you, but somebody's panties might get a little moist. You just never know. But that's the beautiful, or we make each other laugh with our female or male humor. So I love the mix. And tomorrow, even though it's not going to be a male show, so to speak, it's going to be something to laugh at, I'm sure. Daniel Romano says, whenever that is, I will. She just told you tomorrow. Man, Daniel, you've been having a lot of points. Don't start losing them. Patty says 28F. Wow, see, she understands what that measurement means. I never knew what a damn F cup was. I just assumed the okay, it's big because it's bigger than a D, you know. But when I see 28F, I'm like, what is this? You know, when I first ran across it. But Panty said that's big, I guess. Daniel said, if you watch my work, you'll see me. And Daniel said, oh my God. Oh my God. Here you go. See? Oh my God. I told you. Look, you said, see, you basically, I'm gonna tell you, with this statement, you basically said, I ain't gonna put my picture up. You can just come see my channel. I'm gonna tell you, man, women are very finicky like that. They like, look, brother, I ain't say I want to come see your channel. I said, just put a damn picture up. And look what she said. Daniel. See, that's how women get. See, they be hyped up. They be hyped up. They be hyped up and ready now. But I'm telling you, man, you got to catch the woman when they're interested. So look, you can't delay this for too long. I'm letting you know. If that picture ain't up by tomorrow, you in trouble. Now, that don't mean hop to it every time a woman asks you to do something. So, hey, it is two different ways to skin a cat. We don't, don't nobody want you to do everything they say either, though. They don't want a puppet out there. But I'm just saying, with little matters like this, where it's been times in my life where a woman be like, she may say, hey, if I'm showing you something, I want you to show me or whatever, right? Well, that's the position that Panny is in. Now, Angie couldn't ask you to show your face because she doesn't show her face right now. But Tukey or Panny, see, they can be like, show your face. Why? Because we see their faces. So by us seeing Panny's face, she like, hey, I've been noticing you saying stuff to me. You see my face, where yours is. And see, you can only say no to her so many times before she gonna start losing, being like, hey, forget it. Dang, ain't gonna show me nothing. Like I say, when you say something like, come see my channel, I'm gonna tell you how women are. Even though it could be easy for her to come see your channel, women think like, that ain't what I asked you. That's how a woman think. She thinking like, I could come over there, but that ain't what I asked you. I asked you to put it on your damn profile. This makes me laugh so hard. Tukey says, oh, wow. Tukey in the house. Tukey in the house. Tukey in the house. Oh, my God. See? Look at Patty. Ah, okay. Got you. See? Oh, nah. I told you. I know these things, Daniel. And now Daniel laughing. He said, either way, whenever the ladies' night is, I change my pick so you and the other ladies can see. See, there you go. Now you beginning to understand. And Panny said it's supposed to be tomorrow. She done told you already, because she said up here tomorrow. Now I gotta warn you about something else now. Let me see. Okay, so he probably didn't know when ladies' night was, even though I said he probably didn't catch it. So Dane says, oh, okay, then tomorrow it is. There we go. I'll be here either way. Panny says, great. Panny, look at Panny. The influence of the human woman. They can squeeze blood out of turnip, man. I tell you. Yes, ma'am. Littlefoot says, some of these dolls cost similar to some of the guns I collect. Like I say, dog, this isn't an inexpensive game, especially if you're doing it right. Kimber doll, to me, is the lowest you can go. Don't go, you know what I'm saying? It's the really lowest you can go. And I'm going to tell you, with the latest doll Kimber doll is coming out with, I'm telling you, even though I haven't seen it yet, it's almost a crime to even say it's an entry-level doll, because they've added shrugging shoulders, articulated fingers, gel breasts. The only thing, one of the negatives that you could probably still say is that, it doesn't come with a choice of heads. You can go buy another head, but, it just comes with one head. And that's the Kimber doll face. But you're going to spend some money to get into the game. But like they always say, it's not a game that keeps draining you. Once you buy your girl, she's at home. You can buy clothes if you want to buy them. Other than that, you're going to just be buying cleaning, the cleaning supplies whenever you run out of those. And how much is soap? Not much. How much is powder? Not much. How much is baby oil? Not much. Nothing you're going to be buying every day. So once you get the companion doll, no matter whether it's a real doll or not, well, once you get it, you ain't going to be paying for much other than clothes, accessories, or anything that you choose to buy. Ramono says, those feet look so realistic. I'm not even a foot guy, but they look real. Oh my God. Man, Ramono, I'm so blessed because I know guys like you that say they're not foot guys. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so thankful that I am. I mean, I'm so happy that I am because feet are just so amazing. Women's feet are amazing. They don't only look beautiful, but they are an amazing delicacy. Don't ever get into it, brother, because you will not stop. Believe me. I mean, I don't mean don't get into it because it's a bad thing. I mean, it's just going to be addictive. And those feet, they still won't do for, I don't care how soft they are, they still won't quite do for me what a woman's foot would do. But I probably could do something with those feet that I couldn't do with my companion dog's feet because they're so soft and pliable. Tuke, white polish, gray, sky blue, French tips. Well, those go good with my, see? Those are the things I'm trying to tell you guys. You can't deny me, guys, that's out there. You can't tell me, look, Tukey, look how innocent your statement is. White polish, gray, sky blue, French tips. Well, those go good with my skin color. It's such an innocent statement, but boy, it's a turn on. Just hearing that you thinking about the polish, the gray, the sky blue, the French tips, and you saying they go good with your skin color. You see, it's just an innocent statement, but that's just how a guy's mind thinks. Oh, damn, it go good with her skin color. Oh, damn, I wonder what that look like. Oh, my God. Littlefoot says, did anyone say anything about foot fetish? With a name like Littlefoots, you know what my game is. Yeah, Littlefoots. You with me, Littlefoots? Thank you. I really didn't think about that, though. You know why? Because I don't know if you know this, but man, Littlefoots is a common nickname in the neighborhood. Man, I know about 5 or 6 people over my life that's been named Littlefoot. You know what I'm saying? It may not be so super common, but I know a lot of people have heard that nickname before. I don't know what he's talking about. Daniel said "Land Before Time." I don't know. I don't know what happened on there as far as a foot fetish because I didn't look at that new Land Before Time. Oh, there he go. He made a move. He said, I ain't gonna lie, Penny wanted her feet sucked. I'd probably suck them. You know what? I'm finna get out of here. I can't take it no more. Take probably out of the damn sentence. Y'all make me laugh so hard. True Freeman says, what up, homie? What up, True Freeman? Littlefoot laughing. He said, I remember that movie. Daniel says, I do it, Jay. Yeah, there we go. Littlefoot says, that was a favorite film as a kid. The lane. Oh, yeah. I think I saw it, but I don't remember it. Darren Mama said, mine too, Littlefoots, still love it now. Oh, he said, mine too, Littlefoots, still love it now. He talking about the movie. C. Wilson says, good morning, Jay. I'm new to your channel. I'm fascinated by your love for synthetic companions. Oh, it's great to see you. Glad to have you. Now, you got some red lipstick on this picture. I don't know if that's a companion doll. I'm assuming it's not since you're fascinated by my love for companions. Now, C. Wilson, you got to let me know if you're a woman or if you're, a trans woman or a male with a female picture up so I can know who I'm talking to. Because if you're a woman, I can say, hey, beautiful or something, sometimes, or hey, I can throw you a couple compliments out there. But those lips throw me off, because a lot of guys do have their companion doll pictures up and stuff like that. So either way, good to have you, C. Wilson, and glad to have you to the channel. Hopefully you are subscribed as well. And everybody that isn't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, share the show, and all those good things. Once again, if you need a companion doll, come through the show, baby. We got links to all the best vendors in the world. Not all of them, but we got a lot of them. A lot of great vendors in the description of my video. If you're looking for a companion doll to get in this game, male or female companion, you can get it. You can get a torso or anything like that you may want if you're into that. And I have RealDoll, and I have some of the best vendors in the world, as well as any brand that you want in the world. You can find in my links from RealDoll on down. So I would ask you to check. You may go to one of my vendors. You might not find a doll you're looking for. You'll find it in the next vendor. because all of my vendors, every one of my vendors doesn't carry every brand, but every one of my, you can find every brand in all of my vendors. So back to the chat, because I want to roll through this before we get out of here. Daniel says, love you too, Jay. You're the best. Oh, yeah. I love you and appreciate you, Romano. That's why hey, look, I'm here to help. I'm here to help, baby. C. Wilson said, I just subbed. Thank you, C. Wilson. God bless you. Angie made it. I was wondering if Angie was going to come. Angie. Hey, Angie. We was talking about, I was talking about you. I was talking about how you don't have your profile picture up yet. I said, but now if you did have your profile picture up yet, you can help put some pressure on Daniel too. I said, but let's just say, Angie, if you had your profile picture up and it was a guy here saying something to you, well, you're gonna want to see his profile picture. And when you ask for it, you ain't gonna want to hear him say, well, I don't know about it. So I was sort of messing with my guy Daniel about that little fact. So of course you don't have yours up. But if you had yours up and somebody was saying something to you, I know you'll be saying, hey, look, you see me, let me see you. But good to have the beautiful Angie here. Glad to have you, Angie. She laughing. Daniel says, Jay's not wrong again. Definitely gonna do it. Look at Daniel. Oh, yeah, right. I'm glad you taking it like that. He said, nah, it's all good, Jay. It's the right kind of tough love, if that makes sense. Right. That's the only thing I'm trying to show around here is good, tough love. Angie says, Daniel is probably a pilgrim. Look at Angie. Angie. Now, Angie, we ain't gonna let you get out the hook because we ain't gonna make you put no picture up, but we don't see you though. I don't know what it is, Angie. I could be wrong. And if you still here, let me know though. Some tells me I don't even think it's the afro, but some tells me you do have a big butt. I could be wrong. It could be flat, but some tells me you probably have a big butt. I wonder if it's true or not. If you're here, let me know. Mazdog says, hey Jay, sorry I'm late. Oh, good to have you, Mazdog. I'm closing everything out now, reading through the chat, but hey, still having a massive amount of fun. And as much fun as today's stream is, I can only imagine how we're gonna sort of laugh tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to show pictures a lot tomorrow, but it's still gonna be I'm gonna go into great detail for my ladies here. Free society. Free society. Free society. Free society got me laughing. Free society says, I'm not too much for comments, but I want you to know that you are a good entertainment. Thank you, Free Society. Glad to have you here, my friend. Glad to have you here. Whether I don't know whether you're a female or male, but whatever you are, whichever one, thank you for coming in with that rare comment. Because that makes me feel good, because I feel like you're one of my viewers that, hey, you just stay back in the background. You enjoy the show. Because honestly, I do that to a lot of shows that I look at. I stay back in the background. That's why I know that it is people that stay back in the background. I do make comments sometimes when I feel I need to make them, sort of just like you did. So I'm glad that you came out of the dark for a second to make a contribution as far as a comment. Appreciate you, man. Daniel says, my pick right now is for 3 films I'm working on. Right now, Angie. Sorry, Angie. And Angie says, see? You can't mess with these girls, man. These girls be putting pressure on you. They be like, that's that, sure, yeah, right, yeah, whatever you say, whatever. But only thing is, Angie, I just can't let you all the way off the hook. Only because you don't have one either. But to your defense, you didn't ask him to show his picture. You sort of just chimed in on the matter. But you do make me laugh, though. Stingray says, oh, I thought you... oh, okay, he was talking to Dan. He thought his picture was a Power Ranger lightning bolt. He said they're Power Rangers from films or something. He said Lois Zed's backstory, so he's talking about Power Rangers, blah, blah, blah. Stingray says, yo, that's actually sweet. I have to check out your films. Okay. He said, if you look up Morphin Origins, you'll see me. Kent Parrison in the house. Ken, what up, Ken? Good to see you, bro. Look at Angie. Look at Angie. Angie in the house. I know I'm right, Angie. Thank you, right? Thank you for telling me, Angie. Cause see, a lot of times I be telling these guys, cause man, I've sat around so many, not only the girls I've dated, but my women in my family. I ain't gonna lie. I've soaked up female knowledge when they didn't think I was soaking it up, which is the best time to soak up female knowledge when they don't think you're paying attention. And a lot of times I be trying to tell my guys, man, now human women are thinking like this, they thinking like that. And they be like, no, no, no. I be like, oh, okay, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to say I know every second of what the human woman gonna do, but I know the tendencies of the human woman. You know what I'm saying? I've been around them long enough. You know what I'm saying? Romano says, Jay's right. I don't doubt Jay. Thank you, Romano. Love you, brother. Stamer says, I see a playlist of clips. Daniel, is that the entire project or is there more? Oh, okay, he's talking to Romano about his work. And I'm glad. God bless Daniel Romano and his work. They're still talking about his work, which is a good thing. Uh-oh. Is that what you smell, Angie? Is that what you smell? Is that what you smell, Angie? Oh, no. I can't lie. These doggone women, you got to be careful with these women, man, because they have some great noses. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they'll sniff you out in a minute. But I tell you this, Daniel, it's really not that bad to be a male virgin if you are, which I think you told me you weren't. I don't think you are, but if you were, because women actually are intrigued by male virgins. You know, I ain't saying they don't want a guy to come in there and know what he's doing and go ahead and bring them to where they need to be, because there's something to be said for that. But I do know it's some women who really love a male virgin. They want to break them in. Me, I am not a fan of female virgins. I know some guys like that, but no. I don't want any parts of it. Free Society says, I'm a male. We'll be receiving my TPE doll today. Oh, sweet. I will be posting a review this weekend. Man, I wish you had went through me to get your companion doll, Free Society. If you get another doll, man, come through me, man. Come through one of my vendors. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help keep the show going so I can stay laughing with Angie, Panny, and the rest of the girls, Tyra Moore and all the rest of the ladies. Oh, let me see her. Angie! Oh, you cute. You cute. She said titties and butt. Oh, thank you, God, for turning me on before I get out of here, because that just gets me wild. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I love a wide variety of women. I love petite ladies, you know, they have even a smaller apple butt, even smaller breasts. I love, shorter ladies that have bigger breasts, bigger butt. You know what I'm saying? I even though I don't like to go past 5'3", I like actually I have dated up to 5'7". So I still will. I'm the type of man that will go out of my comfort zone. It just depends on what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? What the vibe is like. You know, I've dated girls that just aren't my specific type many a time because it was just the vibe was right. You know what I'm saying? But boy, you're built up right, Angie. I love the way you talk. Hey, she said, this me, Jay. I'm an older black female with titties and butt. Ooh, that's a great combination. And it seemed like a great personality. Dan Romano says, I'm 34, but close. Dan Romano says, Angie's a beauty. And she says, thank you, Daniel. Oh, yes, she is. I'm surprised she didn't have that picture up to begin with, because I love her beautiful jaws. She got a great, her smile is like the sunshine. Oh, it's a great smile. Yeah, beautiful girl. And honestly, once again, I can only take your word for it, but I knew I was right. I just had a feeling she had a nice butt on her. But she got the face that looked like a girl with a booty. I promise you. I would have had to be wrong, because I would say this, Angie. It's been a couple of women, not many, over my lifetime, where I would look at, they'll sort of give me a vibe like you giving me. and they actually had one of those fool me booties. They had a booty that started out round and then it goes straight inward. And those are the worst type of booties. God bless all of us. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? None of us are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Physically, I mean, all of us have our things. People who are going to be attracted to us are going to be attracted to us despite, our imperfections. Me, I can deal with a smaller butt, but I cannot deal with a completely just washboard booty or a inward. Now, you may be able to get me with a flat butt sometimes, but that inward is, look, that's almost a curse. You know what I'm saying? To have that butt, it'll start out like a butt, right? But it'll cut hard inward. It'll damn near cut into a woman's thigh muscles. It's that damn, and so you see a little bit at the top of the jeans, and then it just cuts hard. And it's just like, oh my God, what's going on here? It's like a literal cliff. And those are those inward booties. And I promise you, I've run across a couple of women that look cute like Angie, and they had that inward booty, and Lord have mercy. It ain't nothing that'll send you running quicker than an inward booty. And let me tell you something. God bless us all, because like I say, none of us are perfect, but it's nothing worse than an inward booty on a thick girl. That's the worst case scenario. You see a really thick girl, and like you said, you see that hard cut inward, it's like, oh no. Because even with a girl that has a little stomach, you can always justify a little bit of stomach with the booty. You know what I'm saying? You can always justify, even with my BBWs, I've dated many a BBW with this, they have a shape, because I say my BBWs have to have a shape, but they may have a stomach, and it may not be a small stomach. It may be a little bit of a stomach there. I've dated girls with a little bit of a stomach, no problem. But guess what? You can't have a little bit of a stomach and no booty. Now then we can't do nothing. No. If you're gonna have the stomach, I need the booty now. Now Panny, she seems like a girl that's more petite built, thin built. If she got a little bitty apple, oh, okay, cool. Guess what? She's already thinly built. You're not going to worry about it. Or Tukey, or any of the other girls here. If you're already thinly built and you have a thin apple little booty, or even if it's a little more flat, okay, well, guess what? You're already a petite girl. I'll deal with it. But when you're thick, like I say, that's the worst case scenario, is to be thick with that inward butt. So, of course, I'm not there to see it in real life, Angie. I'm going to take your word for it. Like I say, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. And like I say, you always get finer with time. You know what I'm saying? You're getting better and better, younger, better looking. Look, I always claim youth, energy, and say you look good every morning. And it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up in your skin. Either way, Free Society says, bro, I ordered it before I discovered your. Okay. He said, otherwise I would have went through you. Oh, perfect. That's good. And I'm gonna tell you something, Free Society. I always tell people like you who ordered one before you found me, do not ever in your life try to buy a doll to support this show. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't go back. Don't try to say, I need to hurry up and buy a doll to go through Jay. No. That ain't never why I promote stuff. You know what I'm saying? No. I promote my links for one. A lot of people used to come to my channel when I first started, like, hey man, I want to get a doll through you. And you know what I'm saying? And now I've partnered with several vendors and things of that nature. So I have the ability for people to come through me without having to go anywhere else with the brands I trust. But I always say, I don't want you rushing to get a doll. I want you taking your time. And just like you're just finna get a doll. If you ever decide to get another one, it could be a month from now. It could be 2 weeks from now. It could be a year from now. Whenever that is, you can come back through me. I would love for you to remember the show and come back through me. But never rush yourself. Never, try to do something just to support the show. I don't want to put any pressure on people thinking that, okay, man, I ain't really ready for a doll, but damn, man, Jay, just to keep him supported, man, I'm gonna go and get my doll early. No. Whenever you get it, there's gonna be the right time for you to get it. So take your time, get it when you're ready. And then I say, when you're ready, come back through me. Let me see this. Tuki says, Daniel, you got a nice Asian woman after. Go get her. Yeah, Tuki. Hey, look, Tuki over in Japan. So look, she know. Tuki know what's going on. Angie says, hi, Tuki. And Dane says, you, Tuki, yes, please. So either way, I did finish with all my comments. This show ended up almost making a 3-hour mark, like all the rest of them that's been in this series. But hey, man, who's complaining when we're having fun? You know what I'm saying? We having fun, man. Chilling, going through these topics, going through the sub, whatever you guys are talking about in chat. And today we covered RealDoll accessories. And tomorrow, man, I want all of my beautiful ladies with those good, clean, well-kempt vaginas, with those good, clean, good-smelling panties on. I want all of y'all back tomorrow. It's going to be ladies night. All right, I don't know the words. Ladies night, another night. Oh, yeah. Ladies night. So, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about some accessories and things of that nature from RealDoll for ladies. And I'm going to be talking about some things for people who are interested in she-male attachments and things of that nature. So we're going to be talking about that. Probably, I always say this, it should be a quick Saturday morning stream, but depending on how much fun we have in the chat, it could go a lot longer. So with all that said, it's been me, JayDollKingHefner, the beautiful Mara Blade, and the beautiful Cali Sun, who's laid out, sleeping, being lazy again over there in the background. For all of us, we want to say thank you. It's been a good one. We appreciate your time. We want to send God's blessings over your life, man. Whatever you're wishing for and hoping for, health, finances, new relationships. We just ask you believe it, and you will receive it. So with all that said, we are finna get the hell out of here. I appreciate you. This was a fun stream. Remember, use my links if you're looking for a companion doll. Hit that like, hit the subscriptions if you haven't. If you ever want to donate during a live show, you can do a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. You can do that on the individual video, or you can actually donate Cash App or PayPal in the description of my video or the about section of my YouTube. And no matter how you choose to support us, it helps keep the lights on, helps keeping us doing one more show, baby. One more show. And that's as far as we're looking. We're looking to just take another step ahead. One step at a time. I want all of you with me. Y'all been a great crowd. And ladies, bring yourselves back to tomorrow's show. We're going to be looking forward to seeing you. So with all that said, we finna get the hell out of here. Let me see what Romano said. He says, always a great time here, Jay. Can't wait for tomorrow. Man, tomorrow is going to be off the damn chain. Oh, yeah. See you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one, y'all. God bless. We out of here.